fans. American Cornhole Organization, the sanctioning body and authority on cornhole since 2005. Scan now to get active, stay active, and compete at any skill level. Join the ACO family now at AmericanCornhole.com.
Well, happy Black Friday and welcome to the center of the Cornhole universe. That would be center court here in South Bend, Indiana. It is the Century Center, and it is the American Cornhole Organization South Bend Major and Pro Series Skins tournament for Thanksgiving weekend. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, side by side with my man, the Mississippi Ninja, who made the long trek up, not just for family, but for fun and a little extra cornhole.
Absolutely, and we got a juniors match coming up right here. Lonnie Campos is Sammy Vansickle. They're all trying to get back to Carson Gingrich.
Yeah, and that's
a name we haven't heard.
I have not heard of Carson Gingrich, who sits in the king seat right now, and you know what? I'm excited about that.
Me too.
I'm looking forward to seeing a whole different kind of game out there, and I'll tell you, Lonnie Campos was not messing around. He took out Bryce Jefferson, your pick, to win it all.
Yeah.
To win the juniors 21-0.
Bryce had something going on up in that noggin.
Yes, he
did. To lose 21-0.
And it wasn't focus, I don't believe. But
Sammy grabs the first two here on center court.
Yeah,
first two of our day.
That's right. And welcome aboard. We hopefully you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. If you've had just about enough of your family, well, so have about 400 other players who are here with and without. But we have been running SCR games for the Pro Series Skins qualifiers. We're just about to establish that final bracket of 16 with, it looks like, 132 still at the cutoff point.
Hanging in there, isn't it?
Yeah, Alex McDonald, Charlie Van Arsdale, and Dustin Arant sitting at a 132 holding spots. But Braden Easterling jumped out over Brock Beasley with a 147 to his 143. A perfect game, and a frame game is a 156. So those guys throwing lights out as soon as they got here with the lights on.
Braden Easterling is here to make a statement this weekend. You better watch him. He may win everything this weekend.
I would agree with you. He's been on a bit of a tear here lately, and we'll run through over the course of the weekend where everybody stands. We have some new points leaders in the house, and we expect to see some really good bags thrown this weekend.
Absolutely. We are in a loaded field. How about that cut back there by Sammy? And he's got that shot. I know I had to play him a couple weeks ago down in Tennessee, believe it or not. I don't know what he was doing down there.
Yeah.
But he's a really good player. He's one of those who's always getting on me about not picking him.
Yeah.
Oh, what a
nice
bag.
Great shot right
there. Absolutely.
I'll see your cut bag, and I'll roll one in between it. Nicely done.
Oh, that was the airmail. Just went a little bit off a little bit. And this could be a big round for Lonnie Campos.
Yeah, early timeout. We do not own the rights to this music, which will be blanked out anyway later, so don't sweat that.
I was going to tell you, I think McKenna Kopp is holding the queen's seat in the women's.
Is she? Very nice.
Yeah.
We'll get to as much of the women's division here as we can as well once we crown a juniors champion. Seniors underway as well. And kudos to the local crew who came in here at 6 a.m. this morning to knock out getting all these boards set up.
I'm going to give a clap. You hear that golf clap I got going right there.
Absolutely. Candler and leading the crew with Jesse and Barry Hempy and Sean Priest and a host of others, Gears, Heinerman, LaBelle. What a Herculean effort to get it all set up this morning, because we cannot get in on Thanksgiving Day, obviously.
And it was ready to roll at 9 o'clock this morning.
Yes, they were.
How about this? Doug McClure. Sitting in the king seat of the seniors.
Is that
Doug
right?
is one of those journeymen that goes plays everywhere. He's always right around the top. Finally broke through, and he's sitting in the king seat taking down Bob Howe.
Very nice. Well, Wiley Chambers awaits the winner of this game in the juniors division, which right now sees Lonnie Campos up 5-2 over Sammy Vansickle. Both with, that was a little muscular, almost looked like it wasn't going to make it off the front of the board right there from Sammy.
Now, Sammy and muscles don't go together.
No,
Hold on. No, I'm just kidding. I'm only kidding. Sammy's a good dude.
That's all right. That's all right. He could, if he wanted to, he'd go over there and hide behind that stanchion post.
I see
or a mic cable.
Braden Easterling walking by. I believe that guy's grown 6 inches since the world.
Since he got here.
Yeah, really. He's tall.
And these two just pounding it out. What bags are they throwing? Can you tell?
I think Sammy is throwing the. I can't remember, man. I'm sorry. I was going to get up and look, and you told me we had 15 seconds a minute ago.
Well, it's ready, fire, aim.
Yeah, it
Maybe
is.
We've been sitting here since 9 a.m. waiting to get down to the nitty-gritty of this stuff and watching these frame games, which we are posting the results.
Oh,
nice
nice
airmail
shot.
up and over the top.
I love those airmails.
There's
Sammy,
another one. He's going
it's long.
to try to answer that one, but he bounces it off the backside, down 3. Going to do it again. Oh, and he does.
He tried to drag the other back through that a little bit lower.
Yeah, he opened things up for a roll bag.
Nah.
Nicely done. Yeah, he opened up that gap for Sammy to get in there, but still going to cost him. That's going to be 8 on 5.
Yeah, 3.
So a 3 spot right there for Lonnie Campos. Again, Wiley Chambers awaits the winner of this one. And Carson Gingrich, who took down Wiley Chambers to put him into the loser's bracket 21-13, but Gingrich also knocked Sammy down to the loser's bracket 21-20 earlier. Sammy had taken down Jaden Morton 21-0 to get to where he was there, but this is a packed field. Every one of these divisions is
it's
rocking and rolling.
Loaded, too. They're all loaded. I think co-ed is actually getting underway now.
Is that right?
Yeah, Ryan LaBelle, the best. He's rocking and rolling, man.
Spent Thanksgiving with LaBelle and the night before Thanksgiving, and what an experience that is. I would highly recommend it until I wouldn't.
The night before Thanksgiving, is that what you said?
Thanksgiving, yeah.
I had my Thanksgiving dinner down there at Bob Evans.
Did you?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know a thing or two about down on the farm.
Yes, sir.
Little blocker put in play there by Lonnie.
About to plug for Bob Evans I got in there right now.
That's all right. They tell him where to send the check.
That's right.
Oh, look at that.
He tried to get around.
He should be able to go up and over and maybe drag 2. You think he'll try it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and he took 1 in and 1 off.
The slick side right down the middle here for Sammy, guaranteeing himself a couple points here. Badly needed a couple points.
Down 8-2. Comes in
there
hot,
it is,
gets
right
it right
there.
up the middle. You called it.
Yep.
That leaves it wide open for Lonnie to finish. He's
like
not
that.
going to chase that bag. Just run it up the middle and take a couple. Nicely done.
I like that Lonnie didn't chase that to give up the big round. He only gives up 3 right there.
Mm-hmm.
That could have been a big round. He chases that bag that's hanging.
Yep. All right. Well, that brings it to 8 on 5 after a 10 on 7.
South Bend, you know, believe it or not, I've been here every year we've had this tournament.
Yeah, I think last year I had to bail at the very last minute. We had some travel issues or something pop up, so I was not here last year. But always a lot of fun. It's always good to see so many folks from the ACO family rolling out. Tammy Klinger just swung by on her way home from Thanksgiving. She's not playing, but she just came in to say hello on her way home.
Isn't it nice when we have that family thing going, man?
Absolutely.
Nice bag, Sammy.
Nice cut shot right there.
Finn, I want that shot in my arsenal. I can't master it.
Well, outside arm coming right to left. Oh, boy, and he just missed that roll coming in there. Cleaned up a couple, looking for what should be a wash here if they just take what's given to him.
He tried to drag. He's trying to drag it, Finn.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
He did. I like
nothing
it.
to lose.
No.
Well, I take that back. He could have bounced it off the back, but Lonnie says, all right, that'll be a washing 10. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Doug McClure sitting in the king seat of the seniors, man. I'm loving it. I like these new names popping up.
It's great. I see Priest over there throwing his SCR frame game right now to see if he can get into that final bracket of 16. The cut line right now, what did we say it was?
132 when the last 3 guys went. Trying to pull it up now, Finn.
Thumping it out here in juniors on center court. Glad to have you along for the ride here at the Century Center, South Bend, Indiana. A snow-dusted South Bend, Indiana.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to have light snow all weekend long.
You call that light snow? That looks like a snowstorm to me.
No, that's nothing.
Man, come on. I'm from Mississippi.
Well, that's
nice
true.
bag, Sammy.
Yeah, look at that. And it's funny because he cuts through. Now, that's a nice bag by Lonnie to come in there and clean up 3. Sammy going to try to, he just went ahead and clean it up for him. So just let him have this to pick up a couple, and he does.
So there's one person that could knock the 132, somebody with 132 out, and it's Sean Priest.
Yep, he's over there throwing right now. Got a 93 with 11 frames. He's on his 11th frame.
Not going to do it.
No,
24.
That's not going to get it done.
So the 132's Dustin Arendt, one of the best players in the game at this time. It's just going to squeeze in.
Squeeze in, yeah.
Just squeeze in. I'm sitting there kicking myself. 2 bags, dude.
Would you have
2 bags. Come on.
129?
129.
Is that what you threw out of a possible 156?
Yeah. Yep.
Sammy is slowly but surely working his way back in here, down by 1.
Yep, 8-7.
This one should probably take both. Oh, no. He held it off. Is Lonnie going to go up and over? Yeah, he is.
Man,
he collects
that
it
kid's
nicely.
got a nice little air bell, huh?
And, he didn't even try to come in hard, and hopefully the vibration would bring it with him. He was very self-assured in that airmail right there. Again, center court here at the Century Center, Salt Lake City, South Bend, Indiana. Now, by all rights, you know who should win this entire tournament in South Bend. Think about it.
Oh, the Wozniak lady, the Carol lady?
No, Carol. Yeah, that lady. No. Rudy.
Yeah, Fernandez.
Rudy should win in South Bend.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good one, man. Rudy. I heard people hollering that out in the hallway. Didn't know what it was.
Yeah. Just a stone's throw
That's a
away
good
from
one, Ben. That's
Notre
a good one.
Dame. I think I'm going to go with Rudy. I think he's going to win it all.
Man, what a season it's been so far, man. Come on.
And you know what? We're only at 2.5 months in, September, October. Well, 3 months in
3 months
now.
in, a quarter of the season.
Like we've been everywhere.
We have.
And there's lots more of everywhere to go. We'll bring you up to speed on what the upcoming majors are. Regionals are happening all over the place right now.
All over the
Everywhere you
place.
turn. And I tell you, we've been West Coast, East Coast, South, North, middle of the country, everywhere. And that's the whole point of this entire season 20 for the ACO, as this 1-point lead holds right now for Lonnie Campos.
Who do you think the biggest surprise of the season would be this so far, Finn?
I don't know. I'm going to go back and I want to kind of go back and look at some of these winners, and we'll go back through. Maybe some of the biggest surprises might be the names we're not seeing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And I'm gonna say my biggest surprise of the season: Kobe Baskins and Zach Dawson.
Yeah,
taking the Hurts out. And Spooky Nook, and then taking a loaded field in Tupelo, coming back through the losers bracket to take that one down too.
Yep.
That's a really good team, Finn. A really good team.
Yeah, and we were just wondering, when was the last time the Hurts had lost as a team? We couldn't think of a time. That's when it was. It was Spooky Nook.
Yeah.
And I think Kennedy Meineke has really done.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Had a really good season right now. Kelsey Hydert. I mean, Kim Jackson is throwing fire everywhere she goes, and taking out pretty much every field she's up against. Mike Worth just picked up his first purple jersey in Pocatello.
Yeah.
These Texas players, some of them, when we're getting out towards the Texas area, are doing a
Kevin
Mesa and Levi Haddock are doing big business.
Kevin took down the field last weekend in
did.
Idaho, and man, that guy can play. I picked him to win. He made me look like a champ.
Yep, look at you go.
Yeah.
Oh boy, here's a nice
this
opportunity.
be a good one for Sammy.
Sammy, if he can not just put it in the middle, but force that. That's going to be what, a 12 on 8.
Yep.
4 spot right there. That puts him on top, 13-8. Kieran Candler getting ready to throw his, which is, I believe, the final
dude
SCR game, the last one to clear that 132 cut line.
Dustin Arant, Alex McDonald, and Charlie Van Arsdale are holding their breath for the last guy. I've been watching Dustin. He's been checking that phone like he's getting text messages every minute.
And Priest is returning the favor and doing the scoring for Candler.
Yeah.
Who we see rolling over there. He's just threw himself. Oh, he threw it off the back.
Is he started? I don't think he started yet. That's
yet.
down and back.
He's not underway. Okay. But refocus attention here to center court. Glad to have you along for the ride. If you're checking us out on Facebook, feel free to throw some comments in there. Tell us how your Thanksgiving was all about, just like we did on the taco. What are you thankful for? Throw that down in there and let us know. Where you're watching from, as Sammy looks like he wants to take a little time out and see what's going on. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, that notification bell. Our friends from Whole Nation are set up here. So you'll see lots of content here, and you're going to see lots of content shared on the YouTube channel here as we break down this Pro Series skins. That bracket, I think, starts around 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, 4:30? That you know it's always a blast for us. I can't wait.
That final bracket is 16, and I've got my score sheets ready to go to keep the tally on the cash money for the skins. Oh, look at that.
What a cleanup. What a cleanup.
That one. We got to mark that. That could be the shot of the day
absolutely.
Right there. Very nicely done. Don't know if we have an instant replay on that one.
Man, what a cleanup. He
right
just
there.
cleaned up everything,
We
man.
gotta mark that for Whole Nation. That could be a shot of the
Yes,
week.
sir.
That's a beauty.
And he picked up a couple points with
Yes,
that,
he did.
too.
Well deserved.
Yeah, earned for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He is throwing the blockers right where he wants them. That's his game. Believe me, I know.
Yeah.
Good kid, too. Made himself a really good player.
Yep, look at that. Got the fin right up on top right now, sitting up top. Try to get around that. 20, nice roll.
That one didn't roll far enough.
Now they're going to have to go to their air. Oh, he's going to step out, try to cut it. Is he going to try to roll, kind of a roll
He may
cut?
try to clean it up again for
Right
him.
to
No,
left.
he's a slick side. Sticky side.
Oh, look at that. What a shot.
Thing just hops over everything.
Yeah, he's going to go up and over.
Oh, and
loses
that's
off the back.
big.
That's going to do it.
Yeah.
All right, well, Sammy Vansickle. Wow. I mean, just from 0 to hero very quickly there. He will
Absolutely.
face off after a 21-8. Fantastic match. Wiley Chambers should be rolling over here to find out who will face off in the King's seat. 21-0 to get there, but what a game. You know what? Sammy seems to shine on center court.
Yeah, he does.
Really does.
Yeah, he does.
He's not intimidated by it in the least.
Not at all.
All right, I was wondering who that was sitting over there, and that right there would be the cowboy lid.
All that thing would do right now was catch a bunch of snow.
Catch a snow, yeah. I'll tell you what, between the two of them, they could hide behind drumsticks.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Aaron Candler in frame trying to get.
Yeah, I see him shooting airmail. Now he's giving up.
He
so
gave up, so
the
that's gonna do it.
132s are going to. Damn, I'm sitting over. I'm going to kick myself for about
points.
3 hours, man. Come on.
2 point
No.
in the final bracket of 16 since we have a moment while they take their down and back shots right now. Let's see. Let's get back to the top here. Brock Beasley had held for quite a while at a 143, but Braden Easterling jumped out with a 139. I told Parker when I saw him, no 38 Heath. Steve Heath, a 137.
Man, everybody you name is very.
133, and then as you said, Alex McDonald, Charlie Van Arsdale, and Dustin Arendt tied at a 132, so they'll seed that bracket, or they'll get that bracket going, and then we're going to do the pick your poison final match.
All those guys have a chance to pick up some big dough here this weekend.
Yeah,
For sure. And
for a
not
fact.
Seth says these two guys battle all the time. So I guess they must be from the same area there, Finn.
Yeah, well, to echo what our man in the truck said, Oz in the truck, he said, this guy's in nobody's hurry.
Nope.
Wiley
Got the
Chambers.
boots. He had the flannel shirt on. He comes in right off. Got the Wranglers going on. Patch on the back. Man, this dude is a true cowboy. Let's do it.
Let's see if he can lasso himself a victory and move himself into the juniors final. The two of them resetting their music for their earbuds. Taters
What would
Exchange.
you think Wiley's listening to?
Oh, I got to figure it's late 70s industrial alternative.
No.
No, it is not.
I'm going with some George Strait, man. Come on.
Look, if he knows who George Strait is, I'll kiss your top of your head.
I'm
on
going to ask him when
pay-per-view.
it's over then.
He doesn't know who George Strait
Oh, I
is.
guarantee he knows who
dresses
George Strait
George
is.
Strait, but he don't listen to George Strait.
Sammy got one out of play here. They firing away, Finn. That's the way I like
They're
it.
not messing around. Up and
Oh,
and he
and-
kicks and he returns the favor right there. Is that going to be a
One for
just
Sammy.
a single spot there for Sammy? That right there is called a mosey.
That's a
That's a
that's a
mosey.
T-bone walk right there, buddy. Come on.
He makes T-Bone look like
He's
The
in full.
Flash.
Yeah, ain't no lie.
I love it. He will never wear out the soles of those boots. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, just Hornsby says, "Let's go,
There you
Sammy."
go.
Sitting right across from us over there.
I think you're right. I think if he wins juniors, he doesn't get a purple jersey. He gets a purple belt buckle.
Yeah, there you go.
He delivers with some authority. This is my first time ever seeing him.
I've seen him around. I've never seen him play.
Much less playing on center court. Look at that.
Wow.
That's just a big old, what you call that?
That's a pile of mess right there.
All right, so we have set the final 16 for the bracket for the ACO Pro Series. we'll look forward to getting that bracket underway a little bit later on this afternoon. Scheduled for around 4 o'clock Eastern.
Sammy grabbed a couple on that last frame, Finn.
Yep, he's up 3-0 right now.
And Sammy's one of those guys can get in a groove here in the losers bracket and make a quick run all the way to the finals.
No
for
question.
sure. I think the winner of this does take on the guy that's holding the king seat, Carson Gingrich.
Yep. Boy, and that one just got away from him a little bit high and hard left, and Sammy's not able to take full advantage of that.
Well, one thing we said earlier, we know Sammy's used to playing on center court. We don't know if Wiley has been on center court. Not to my knowledge.
I'm going to tell you, you know what bothers Wiley? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. He could be playing on the roof right now. He'd be fine.
Sip of water. But he's moseying for sure.
Moseying down there with that clip knife, pocket knife there in the
Dude,
left
he
pocket.
is as country as they come right there. Travis Vansickle, Sammy's daddy, says yes, they know each other's game real well.
Real well.
You couldn't have two different dress styles for sure.
No, that's a fact.
That was a nice roll bag right there by Wiley. Sammy's in a groove with his roll bag.
Yeah, he's very methodically putting people to sleep here. You know what I mean? And with a little, look at that.
I mean, it's just hops
That's
right
insane.
over.
And by putting people to sleep, I mean in a sleeper hold.
Yeah, really. Sammy's not in much hurry walking down there either. Wiley just about caught him at the
strategy to that. I mean, you walk slow and have the other guy gather all the bags and do all the heavy lifting, for lack of a better way to put it.
Absolutely. How about Randy Johnson? Old man Johnson tuning in, man.
Good to see
I
you.
hope his health is doing good, man. He's a great player. Played for a couple years on the circuit. Glad to see him. Had some big battles with Mr. Johnson.
Dwayne Hudson, what up, fellas?
Hello, Dwayne. Dwayne's been a big help in setting up and tearing down in the last few tournaments.
Yep. There's a roll bag.
That's
That just
nice.
hopped. That was like a pancake bag. Just popped up flat and went in.
And that got away.
He tried to muscle that through. There's another one. Did it
Yeah,
again.
he
Boy,
picks
that
up
thing
3.
just took a cartwheel over the top.
I'm surprised he didn't try to. Are those both Sammy's bags right there, Finn? Did I mess it up?
Yeah, I think so.
I guess it was.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Was that a? That puts him
5.
out front now.
Yeah,
7-on-6.
7-4. That was a 7 spot. Absolutely.
Wow. AP Snyder says, "What's up, guys? What's happening? Hope you had a great Thanksgiving with the family or friends." Cleaned up. Sammy's going to go.
Sammy would be very happy with that
Replacement bag.
replacement. Yep.
Yep. Reblock.
Slick side. Trying to run
Look
through
at
it.
that.
Yes,
Nicely
sir.
done. Now he's going to say, "All right, see if you can match me." Going to roll it again. Oh, he just laid it down there. A little shy. There's a hot bag coming through and off the side.
Now, Sammy could pick up 5 right here if he can get in the hole.
There it is.
Oh, it
and
just didn't roll. He
sets
gets
up.
3, though.
See what else is going on in the women's. Do we have a women's update here?
Green.
Why am I not able to see that here?
And Am Jackson's waiting on the winner of that, and Karen Hubbard is waiting on the winner of that one. So
All right.
I guess Kelsey Heitrett has been.
I mean, they might be able to build their own practice space out of the trophies between she and Chad.
Oh, and that's going to be our 7-7 wash. And I think Sammy's happy.
Yeah. I'm going to keep this women's up here so we can keep.
He's gone up 16-0 on Cindy Green. Gets to play Miss Jackson next if she finishes off.
So we had a seniors bracket, I think, that did it end up having a restart?
Yeah, it's restarted because it seeded something wrong or something. We need to restart it one more time.
All right, right, so I cannot see the seniors then from what I'm looking at.
Doug,
These two
Doug
continue.
McClure sitting in the king seat. Steve Heath and Tony Peña are fixing to go at it.
Yeah.
And the winner of that will take on Bob Howell to get back to Doug McClure. There's your update. And we have a big pile of mess. Wiley going to go down there and take a look at it. I'll ride that horse down.
Look at me, I'm talking all country. It ain't a try.
I got you, man. This is Mississippi coming out of me.
You got me. I might end up being the Mississippi Ninja
There you go.
before this is
Perfect.
all said and done. Well, the boys have both been down there to take a look, see what sort of real estate he's got available on the back end.
Oh, he got something to fall, yeah.
I think he knocked one of his down in there. That was the one on
There
the
was
left
two
side.
fell. I think it could be one of each.
Was it?
Yeah.
I only saw one hit the carpet underneath, but
One of each.
we'll see. Yep. So an 8 on 6. Wiley picks up a couple there. Now they're knotted at 9.
Game to 10, 12, 12. My math off today, Finn. I'm always good at that.
Well, you have to be because I'm not.
I like the way Sammy's bag, it just hits and digs into the board. Always hits in the same spot. That roll, baby roll. And Wiley, he's going after him, man. He threw that thing 100 miles an hour off the back. Look at
Nice
that.
bag
That's
hit.
what I'm talking about. You hear how his bag hit?
It hits hard and then it
Yes,
goes to
it
work
does.
once it touches the board. Nice.
Good. That's a good cleanup.
Really good cleanup right there.
Sammy pick up 3 right there.
Boy, and he hits as low as he can on it, and it's still got enough ass behind it to get up and in there.
Those juniors throw so bad. There's our seniors king seat. Mr. McClure's walking in right there. How about Doug McClure?
Looking good in that
Yeah.
pro jersey.
Happy for him, man. I like new people coming up there, and I don't care if they prove me wrong.
Yeah.
I love it when new people win. Sammy puts his first bag a little bit out of play, and Wiley throws his the other side.
Live from center court here at the Century Center, South Bend, Indiana. If you're checking things out with us here on Facebook or on YouTube, throw your comments down in there. If you've got guesses on the final scores or final results of any of these brackets that you can see on Scoreholy. Oh, look at that thing.
Nasty. It's just nasty.
It found the one little road and came in there. And and he dropped one and left one up high. It's a
8-8.
wash.
Yep. He had a chance for a push to grab a couple points right there. Just slid right by the hole.
Daniel Parm says, "What's up? Come on, Sammy." Michael Gobin says, "Let's go, Doug McClure."
A bunch of my favorites on watching right here on center court. Friday after Thanksgiving, our usual place, South Bend, Indiana.
Oh, look
a
at
nice
that thing.
bag.
That was already in slow motion. You didn't even need to replay that one. It's a nice bag. And how it's able to grab the bag and roll up and over that slow.
I have no idea. It's
Pretty
physics
remarkable. Yeah.
Oh, and that's out of play.
It's going to cost him a couple right there.
Oh.
Oh, it's not. Lets him off the hook.
You see how fast he rushed that bag? He couldn't wait. He had that open hole. Couldn't wait to get that out of his hand. Pushed it to the right.
That's a fourth bag blues.
Mr. McClure pointing at me over there.
Little
I
sip.
finally did it.
Yeah. Wiley says a little sip of that quality H2O. He tips his hat to the ladies. Repositions it.
You think that was to the ladies or was that to Sammy?
I always say it's to the ladies. He's got the business in the front, party in
Yes,
the back
sir.
coming out. That Tennessee top hat underneath his 10 gallons.
And Sammy's got that rollback dialed in.
He really does. I'll tell you what, if he keeps throwing like this, he might be here in singles.
Yeah. He's very capable, man. There's so many people that's capable of winning the singles this weekend. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, how many pros threw in the Pro Series SCR?
56,
for the Skins game?
I believe.
56.
Oh, nice finish right there by
Very
Wiley.
good. Did you find yourself a partner for doubles?
I did. I'm playing Mr.
Pro
Candler.
partner?
Yeah, I'm playing with the Ninja.
Oh, no kidding. The
Yeah.
Mississippi Ninja and just the
The
American Ninja.
bearded Ninja.
Bearded Ninja.
There
Wow.
you go.
Nobody will see you coming. Either one of you.
It's like sneaking up on them.
Yeah. Neither one of you is capable of sneaking up on
No, that's for sure.
For different reasons.
That's for sure. 12-11, Sammy Vansickle is wild. He picks up a couple right there.
Man, this has been a prize fight.
Yeah, it has. Stanley Hale tuning in out there in Kirksey, Kentucky. Lane McMullen says, "Come on, Sammy." I like that block right there. It was Sammy was wanting to know if he could get in the building last night to practice.
Yeah.
You may can get in there, but there's not going to be anything set up.
No. You'll be practicing grand theft or something else.
Yeah, really.
Cornhole. Well, there was a big blind draw down in the hotel at the Doubletree down there last night. We got in.
Oh, nicely done.
Well done. That's going to be, what, 3?
I think it's 2 for Sammy. 10 on 8.
10 on 8, yeah.
The bags kind of look a lot.
Question and answer session. My question is how we have 65 bag makers that have 100 different lines of bags each with designs out the bazoo.
And then we all go the
somehow
same.
on center court we get the ones that look exactly like each other all the time. So we'll do our best to try to differentiate for you, but
I'm okay as long as I'm really paying attention.
yeah, well, me
I
too.
look down to see something, and all of a sudden I don't know which bag's which.
Yeah, I see our boy Maz over there checking things out, Mad Maz.
Yes, sir.
He and his better half I saw rolling in. They got their spawn somewhere in the room. There's another one up and over. Look at that thing. It just goes in. It just says, "Come on, guys, let's go." Everybody in. Up and over, tries to pull it. Oh, and he misses
gives
off
up
the
a
back.
5. That's a bad gamble at that time right there. Go ahead and give up the 2. You're only down 5 at the time now. Now you one mistake away from losing for sure. There is a time for that shot, and there is a time not to shoot it. And
that was the time not to
that
shoot
was the
it.
time not to shoot it. And that must be the style. You see that kid just walked in. Look at that haircut.
Oh, yeah.
Time you see me, it may
I'm
be
telling
hanging
you.
down the back of my back.
Business in the front, party in the back. The mullet is making a triumphant return.
My friend Chris Day tuning in right there. Had him a good run down in Tupelo.
If you know any other great nicknames for a mullet, I'd love to see him. The Tennessee Top Hat is the one I know. The Texas Waterfall,
Yeah,
that's the other one.
that must be the spawn you was talking about. I see it has arrived.
Yep, there.
Oh, good finish to
Nice
save
finish.
the game right there
How
by
about that?
Wiley. Yes,
What a
sir.
shot.
Yes, sir.
High Roller Royal Flushes, the Batman edition, says Matthew Davis. And if anybody would know, it'd be him.
Yes, sir. The Adaptive King. That's what I'm going to call him.
Yep.
Him and Wheels own the
I'll
adaptive
tell you
division.
what. Yep. Mr. Love. Russell the Love Muscle.
Yes, sir.
Growing, and not just maybe at the majors right now, but just the awareness of it. So you're starting to see more of these Wounded Warriors and different groups that Davis has been able to get in contact with, and building more kind of regional play and things like that. And I'm telling you, the growth of the adaptive division is going to be really, really remarkable to watch.
I think that's going to do it.
That's it. Yep, he gave it up.
Yep,
And then he gave it up. 21-11. Sammy Vansickle is going to advance to that final match again. Who's holding the king's seat?
Right now.
Mississippi Mud Flap. That's another one. I like
I
that.
like that. That's pretty good. Thank you, whoever said that.
That was Eric Sullivan.
Why's it got to be Mississippi? Can we not make it a Louisiana mud flap or something?
Because of the alliteration. All right, so here we go. This is going to be it. This is going to be our juniors final right now. Looking forward to seeing all this come together. Let's see what they like.
While they're doing that, I'll go look at the other, see what's going on.
All right, very good. All right, we welcome to center court our juniors final. Carson Gingrich, Sammy Vansickle getting ready to fight for that purple jersey here in South Bend, Indiana. Glad to have you guys along for the ACO South Bend Major and Pro Series Skins game. Looking forward to a higher seed Gets us underway again. Carson Gingrich in the key seat. Sammy Vansickle making his way back through the consolation bracket. It is
on Steve Heath, trying to get to Mr. Bob Howe. And Doug McClure is sitting in that king seat. And go to the women's for you. As Kennedy Meineke was trying to make a move, she should be playing Kim Jackson right now. And Kennedy Meineke is up 10-1
Is that
on
right?
Kim Jackson right now.
No kidding.
The winner of that will move on to play Karen Hubbard.
All right.
That's another name I do not know.
Very good.
Kelsey Heitrud finished fifth in that. Josephina Ernberger is seventh
Is that right?
in that division. Martina Belt all the way down to 13th. Some of the names that we mentioned. Tiffany Sparks, 13th.
Well, as these guys continue their warm-ups and you're checking us out at home, just a quick reminder, December 19th, that's all I'm going to tell you. December 19th, if you have Amazon Prime, okay? You watch Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime?
Yeah, sometime.
All right, well, this December 19th, it was originally supposed to be the Bengals-Browns game, okay? And they flexed it out. It's a different game. However, the pregame, I believe, if you are a cornhole fan and an American Cornhole Organization fan, the pregame, led by Carissa Thompson, you're going to find very, very, very interesting. That's all I'm going to say. So mark your calendars. We'll tell you more about it on the taco as we get closer to it. But December 19th, Amazon Prime, Thursday Night Football. I think you're going to enjoy. You mentioned Josephina Ernstberger. You're going to enjoy the pregame.
Perfect.
I guarantee
Perfect.
it.
I'll be heading to Fort Smith for the Fort Smith major that
Very
weekend.
nice.
Not far from the house.
Very good.
A little closer to home.
Very nice.
As I think this may be their last down and back fan.
Yeah, they're set up on Scorholio down there, so whenever they're ready to fire, we will be ready to see who catches fire right now. Sammy Vansickle in the red lane, Carson Gingrich in the blue lane.
This is for all the marbles here.
And this is it.
They get bump knucks. Carson looks like he might be a little older than a junior to me. I'm sure he's a young man.
Yeah, he looks like he's 40.
I said that about Taylor Owens one time and got in bad trouble, so I'm not going to say anything.
No, that's good for him. Good for him.
Every time I see that young lady, I catch a bunch of grief.
That's great.
And Sammy starts out just like I thought
Just
he
the
might.
way with that block.
Yes, sir. And it worked immediately.
All right, Kennedy Meineke holds her lead over Kim Jackson right now, 18-3. Karen Hubbard awaits the winner of that match.
Sammy could not take advantage, Finn.
And once we get through here and crown ourselves a juniors championship, hopefully we'll pick up what remains of the women's bracket and then also the seniors. And again, around 4:30 this afternoon, that Pro Series Skins game, that's going to cost him a couple right there. It's a 10-on-8. Sammy jumps out to the early lead.
If you're tuning in, you haven't watched any of our Pro Series Skins games.
It's fun.
Tune in. It is rapid fire cornhole at its best. Everybody's trying to make money. It is a fun time for them.
Yep.
It's a fun time for us, and it sure will be a fun time for you if you're sitting there watching it. I promise you.
No question.
Sammy went right around Carson's back. That's a good reblock. I hate these kids. Let me tell you something. I've got a you don't understand it. I've got a petition in. I've got a bunch of signatures. You hear that? You listening to me in the truck?
All right.
I've got a bunch of signatures that we're only going to play in places where it's 21 and up from now on. You hear me?
So what are you going to tell our 17-year-old king of cornhole about that?
He's not allowed.
He has to abdicate his throne.
That's right.
Isaac Hurt. Oh, speaking of that December 19th, the name Isaac Hurt comes into play in that as well. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't have a clue. You don't ever let me in on things.
I've tried. I haven't told a lot of people yet because we wanted to make sure, and it's a good thing we didn't talk about it too much up front because they flexed that game out. But I'll be able to tell you here when we take a break.
Oh, man, he's such a rollback. It's so good. Now, somebody go down and take a look at this, see if he can clean up like he did before. He looks at me. I don't have an answer for you, kid.
Oh, he's just gonna.
Well, I think he's okay with that.
Stack it up and over.
Oh, and it goes off and on. Has Sammy got one down?
I think
so.
Somebody's got one down there. Yeah, that was Sammy's down there. So that was what, 6 on 3?
3 for Sammy.
Yeah.
And he takes a big 7-0 lead. Carson Gingrich, a name we don't know a whole lot.
His delivery, it's interesting. It's almost like a bowling delivery here. Nice bag
Big
right
step for sure.
Mm-hmm. Big arm swing, big step.
A lot of movement in that.
Yeah,
in
sticky
that thing.
side down for the most part. There's a replacement. That one just gets away a little bit.
Slick side for Sammy. Look.
Running
Yes,
through.
sir.
Well,
I know Sammy's game for sure.
We might be also setting a land speed record
Ain't
for
no
a
lie.
championship game. Now, Sammy does have to do this twice.
Yeah, he does.
If he was able to pull out this first game, he'd have to do it twice in the double dip format. We're going to have multiple brackets going later tomorrow, I do believe, and doubles and seniors or in singles. So we'll be pulling, I believe, the top 8. Is that right? And re-bracketing. Is that how that's going to go with the multiple brackets? 4-way split, yeah, top 8. So
now in the semifinals, Carson got the best of Sammy 21-20. So it was a battle.
It was.
Sammy's coming out here throwing right now,
Nice
though.
pickup right there. And Kennedy Meineke took down Kim Jackson 21-3. Will face
Karen Hubbard. Yep.
In that last semifinal. McKenna Kopp, who took Karen Hubbard down 21-0 and sits in the queen seat right now. That's going to be at a 12 on 10, so that's going to increase the lead for Sammy 11-0. You're right, he's on a revenge tour right now.
I see Aaron Lambert standing over here. You know, Aaron Lambert's claim to fame. He won this tournament last year.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, made a run through everybody.
That's right. Brandon Zoll says, can't wait to be there tomorrow. Can't wait to have you here.
Come on. Make sure you say hi.
So Riley says Carson's an Indiana guy who plays a different league most of the time. Oh, look at that. Wow.
That was a good bag.
Pure brute force.
He didn't like it. He didn't like the results for some reason,
honestly,
but doesn't see anything wrong with it because,
pretty damn good setup.
yeah.
Yeah. Sammy says, all right, I'll just clean all that up that you were trying to do. It is amazing how these juniors can turn nothing into something.
I tell you, they do. There's no bag out of play hardly. Oops,
Oh,
and
boy.
that's the 4th bag blows right there. And it's 13-0 all of a sudden. That's from the American Pie, right?
What's that?
That song.
This song that we do not own the rights
Yeah,
to.
we don't own the rights to.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Laid by James. Yeah, they were either nice enough or dumb enough to let me control the music in this room.
Evening for all from UK, Mr. Daniel Lilly.
Right
What's up,
on,
Daniel.
Dan. You'll see on the cover photo of the American Cornhole Organization Facebook page that March 8th and 9th we will be back in the UK in Birmingham, just outside Birmingham as a matter of fact, and cannot wait to get back for ACO Europe. I know Daniel and the whole crew over there.
Can you say that one more time?
Our man
Where's it
Liam,
at?
Birmingham.
Yeah, you know what we say over down
Birmingham.
in Mississippi.
Birmingham. Well, that's if you're being nice. But it's Birmingham. I had to try to teach Frank how to say it properly.
Oh,
Look at that thing sitting up high.
And I think just lay this on the board for a 6-6 wash, Mr. Carson. Yes, sir.
That's what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Play it safe.
You have to play smart sometimes, especially when you're down 13-0.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm so glad to be back behind this mic with you, buddy. I ain't gonna lie to you. It seems like it's been forever.
Yeah. Well, this is only the second of 5 Pro Series as well. The first one there in Spooky Nook in Hamilton. And
Next one in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Owensboro, the Super Major, January 2, 3, and 4. If I may be more specific about the ACO Europe major. We're going to be at Stafford County Park there in Tamworth, just outside of Birmingham. Make sure I got that right, Daniel.
Uh-oh. This could be a 4-spot here for Sammy at least, though, and he throws it out playing. That's not a good time to do that.
But when you're playing with a 13-0 lead, you don't get too worked up about
okay,
that,
you'll take 2 points for sure.
Indiana wins either way, says David Johnson. Yeah, that's a good point.
We are in Indiana.
Who's your daddy?
Yesterday I was driving from Michigan. I couldn't tell where I was at. I didn't know what state I was in for about 2 hours.
Confusion?
Yeah, I got all confused. Yeah, absolutely. I wasn't even drinking.
I will tell you an interesting thing about traveling through Indiana. We even thought, I'd stop at a convenience store and get a little adult beverages to have here when we got here. In Indiana, you cannot buy cold beer.
It's got to be hot?
Yeah.
Grocery
store.
Well, they don't want you driving and drinking it cold.
You can't buy it at a convenience store. You can't buy it at a grocery store. Nothing. You cannot buy
not know that.
Cold beer. Yeah.
It's a very interesting fact, Finn.
You know what? Liquor law is amazing to me, state by state. Now it's not.
Nice airmail.
I'm surprised it's not federally regulated. Nice bag right there, up and over the top there from Carson. Coming in to roll. Oh, and it just got away from him a little right to left.
I thought he should have shot the airmail again. Oh.
He tried it again there and kicked.
Sammy's got a good airmail. As I speak.
Nice.
8 on 4. It's 19-0, and Sammy is making a statement here on center court.
David Riley, you're going to have to show me where that Speedway gas station is, because if my understanding is correct, they're doing that illegally.
You say the liquor laws. I remember in Tennessee, for years you couldn't buy liquor on Sundays.
Right.
They've since changed that.
South Carolina had to buy the little airplane bottles for the longest time.
I remember that.
Again, it's just such a crazy way to administrate anything, but that's government at its finest. There you go. And Daniel Lilly is coming in for Worlds 20. He's going to be here.
All right, I can't wait.
Which is awesome. He said, really cool venue. Absolutely. Looking forward to getting over there. I'm hoping to.
It's a nice place, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I like going there.
Tulsa this year, and then we go back to Owensboro for the three-peat. Well, actually, I think we've been there 4 times. Look at this.
Oh, he tried to clean everything up. His back kicked off to the left, and he just gets a 10-10 wash, and the score is going to remain 19-0.
19-0. And again, if he wins this one, he's going to have to do it again.
We're going to fire right back away.
Yeah, we're going to go again. Kayla Marie says, hey, fellas, what's happening, KM?
Hello, Kayla. Thought I saw Kayla walk through here earlier, so glad to have her tuning in. Jarrett Ray Barks, the moving company, my man, out of Arkansas.
These guys are banging the board hard enough. It's actually scooted a little bit off the back line. They might want to tighten that up when they get down there.
Ooh, and that first slick side Sammy, I think, is missed.
First one he's missed, yeah.
Yeah. I like it. You don't see much of a facial change out of Carson.
No.
Yeah.
Very.
And he's got a chance to pick up a big round right here.
Is he going to go up? Yep.
Yeah, he got one to go, and I think that might be a 4-spot. Maybe not. Maybe just 2.
No, I think
it is 4. I thought it was
10 on 6. Yep.
I said, when I say that, it's because the bags all look alike.
A little bit, yeah. In fact, at first I thought he put Sammy's bag in there, but then it turned around underneath, and I saw what it was. So 19 on 4. That's how it all begins. The greatest comebacks.
Yep. This will be a good one the way Sammy's throwing, I promise you.
Look at that.
Look at that. Just sits right on top.
Yep, building himself a double burger. Or a triple.
Now, this could be the proverbial bar of soap right here.
Yeah. He's going sticky side down. He's not going to do it. He's just going to roll up and put one up in front. There's a lot of real estate down there. I mean, Carson's not been afraid at this point.
He's 19-4. What do you got to lose?
Does it benefit him to try it? No, he's going to go hot, and he just lays it low, so nothing. No, Sammy wants to take a timeout, go down, take a peek.
Carson's got one down. Sammy's got 3 on the board.
And Carson's got one teetering there on top, right? That's his bag.
Sammy's got 1 bag left here. Right now it's 6 on 3.
Kayla says she's working in the hotel room. She could not get the day off. Came over to get some food. Be back over for the blind draw this evening. Whatever it takes.
There you go. I love it. We're glad you're tuning in while you're working.
Good stuff.
Sammy, big hard push right here, bar of soap, I'm thinking.
He's going.
Let's see if he
He
changes it.
step back in.
Yeah.
He's going to go sticky side down. He's coming in to roll up and over and cut. Oh, he tried to cut it right to left. Almost.
Yeah, 6-on-4 now.
Almost.
2 points. 19-6. This Carson has gone on a 6-0 run.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
good blocker to keep that right to left cut out.
I think Sammy can bully that one over a little bit more and make it hard for Carson to get.
Now he's got that hard hit right there. Oh, and he misses it off to the left.
Does.
You're right. I think that's what he was trying to do. And then Carson says, I'll take slick side down right up the middle. Thank you much.
I think Carson's got the advantage right here, too.
And then gave it
Let
back.
him off, yep. I'm saying, man, I try to clean up right front and then try to maybe shoot that last bag for the game. Sticky again.
Oh, and he kicks it off the backside.
I thought he should have waited one more bag. And then Carson's trying to do math. Steps way out.
Now he's doing geography.
Not good, though.
Left a lane right up the middle.
He sure did.
And a chance for Sammy to run through that.
I'm not sure if that's. I think that's both of them's bags there on the right.
No, I think.
Are both those Sammy's?
Sammy's is right up front.
Oh,
There's
no.
nothing. Yeah, Carson had one there. It's pinned under
I'm
the
not
right
even
side
sure
of the
what
hole.
it is. Looks like it's going to be 6-on-3.
It is 6-on-3 because Sammy had one off the backside. So 19 on 9.
Wow, that was a good bag by Sammy. It didn't get anything out of it.
Yeah, Jordan Clopton says easy rolls. That's what I brought to Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, I got offered some yesterday at my Bob Evans. Another bag to the right.
I'll tell you what. I mean, Sammy's got as much of a groove as he was in early on.
Yes.
Just putting the foot down. Seems like he's a little bit rattled.
And you know, the more he does that, the more confident that Carson. Yeah. Oh.
Scuba Steve.
Yep. Now he can get all those bags. So.
Yep.
And some of them might fall. They didn't.
No, they're as our boy Mad Maz likes to say, stapled to the back.
Yeah, but he can shoot this and get them. I mean, he's got that shot. Get your clip it ready because this could be a 2-bag drag.
I think he's going to do it. Coming in. Oh, and the worst
he gives
possible
up
scenario.
7
spot. Oh,
7.
my God.
And that's the danger of trying this 19-16.
But he had to do it.
Yeah, I think he had to do that.
The problem is now, how's that affect him down the line? Not just in this game, but, man.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you.
I mean, you couldn't have diagrammed it worse.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, Travis says, get back to your game. I'm sure that's what's running through his coconut right now, Travis.
I don't know. I'd hate to know what's running through his brain right now because, you know what? That's a risk-reward shot he just did. And it was big round for Carson, who needed it.
Starting to see a little bigger crowd gather around court here. Oh,
nice
roll.
bag.
Yeah, there he goes. You see the finger wag? That's where he said, I got that back if I can get a hold of that shit.
And he's got one, too. Wow. That's why the band of 21 and under we're going.
What's he doing there?
I don't know, but big cleanup right here.
Yeah, but that seemed like a very cavalier toss. And he's going to throw it down and go take a look. Timeout.
That's his second one, right? Yeah.
His last one. And right now he's looking at his 2 on the left. Carson's on the right.
One thing about it, he can't lose. There's a way to lose, but it would be very hard for him to lose.
I don't think he can't roll one and take one.
No.
Carson's done.
He's got 8.
He's got to roll up and over for the wash.
5.
Oh, he's going hot. Oh, and he leaves one sitting up top.
8 on 6, and now it's 19-18. What a game! And
This is
remember,
weird. I'm getting nervous for him.
Yeah.
I got no skin in this game, no pun intended.
this guy beat Sammy 21-20 last time. You think that could come into effect
Might
in
have
his
something
head?
to do with it, especially going down. What was he down 19-0?
Yeah, now he left it open for Sammy to finish this off. Sammy needs to focus in and throw these bags right down the middle. Don't jack around with no blocks.
Just do what you can do.
And look what he does. Staples it right to it. The magnet bags, what I like to call it.
There's that roll.
Yep, he's okay with that. Not mad.
Everything glued. Yeah.
Perfectly
Nicely
placed.
done. He's gonna force that up and over.
That's
going to
do it.
That is going to do
That's
it.
going to do it. Sammy on the board wins.
And he's got to do it again
On
twice.
Yep. That
Double
was it.
dip.
Actually, it. I think. Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, it was 5 on 3 before he threw that last bag. But who counts? So we're going to game 2.
That's what I'm saying. He's got to do it again.
Yeah.
Got
So
next game wins all of it. A juniors championship here, South Bend here at the Century Center, South Bend, Indiana, for the American Cornhole Organization. South Bend Major and Pro Series Skins Extravaganza this Thanksgiving weekend, giving thanks for all of our players and family that have made the trip.
but look here. How about this? Kennedy Meineke
Yeah.
destroyed Kim Jackson 21-3 and Karen Hubbard
21-2.
21-2, and now she is going to be facing McKenna Kopp.
Nah. McKenna is married to Mackenzie, right?
Yeah,
That hasn't screwed me up at all.
I've been pretty.
Mackenzie, I don't know what she's up to. And it's like, no.
How about this battle
Peña
going on
and
in
Heil.
senior? Peña and Howe, our current world champion, Tony Peña.
Yep, how about Peña?
88.
Did he make it into the final bracket
He
of
did.
16?
He did.
Yeah,
He
with
was
a
like at 133.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I had to write your name down over here. I'm starting to
That's
lose
pretty
it.
damn
I'm
funny.
starting to lose it, my friend.
That's pretty funny right there now. And say Carson Bob Howe. See Doug down. He's not pulling it. He's over there throwing. That's going to be 2 more for Carson.
2 underneath, yeah.
See,
One bag underneath.
McKenna has made her way, and if you've never seen McKenna Kopp play on center court, watch this.
Craziest bag
Crazy.
flight you will
Absolutely.
ever see. And we are set up for you to get a really good look at it, too. It is a knuckleball that shouldn't do anything when it hits, and it does exactly what you want it to do
It's
when it
flat.
hits. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
What a
that's the kind we like, isn't it, man?
Again, that's the second time we've seen one in slow motion without being in slow motion. There's the bar. So
Yeah, he barred him
did.
all the way off the. No. 6 on 3.
10.
Did.
Yeah, make
Sammy.
sure if you're checking this out, too, that you're sharing this link so that anybody and everybody all around the country, as they spend their Black Friday just chilling, they can join us, throw us up on the monitor in the house. Let us know where you're watching from. Want to know. How was your Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Wonder how the new mom, Amber Fretwell, tuned in to Goat Pen. And a lot of our ACO guys playing in it. Yeah.
Heard a lot about that. Go
Yeah,
Pen.
Black Friday,
nice
man.
airmail.
Oh.
Take that, though. He left
Yeah.
Carson. Oh, no, that's his bag that he
Yep.
actually able to do math. I'm actually doing okay. Again, Finn the Loudmouth for the ACO for the last dozen or so years, side by side with Philip Barnett, ACO Pro in the Mississippi. Here's some great ACO action from center courts all over the world.
What a shot. Wow.
That was a almost a Velcro collection right there. Nicely done as well by Carson. Well done.
You say that. You when you think about all the good shots like we've seen, like Sammy made right there, I mean, it's up in the hundreds and thousands maybe.
No
I mean,
question.
what's
And look at that. And then as soon as you mentioned that, he doinks one off to the left
That was
side.
not me jinxing him.
I believe it was.
I know one thing. My jacket will be going on before this day is over.
Are you chilly?
Yeah. I'm sitting there right by the door watching it snow. David Riley.
Yeah.
He made the Pro Series, though. He played. He did.
It's not. I don't put you on center court. You put you on
That's
center
right.
court.
That's right.
So Sammy comes in hot and hard. He's left one off to the upper right side.
That's just a 10, I guess.
Yep.
I'd have been happy with a couple. Carson right down the middle. And Sammy doing what Sammy. That's a nice bag.
Easy run through right there. Oh, for him.
Oh, and I
he's
don't know
not gonna
why he
do
didn't
it.
go slick side.
Yeah.
I don't understand some of.
Left. Standing by the board. You'd think he'd give himself every advantage and step out, but he doesn't need to. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
wow.
What was that?
All I can say is wow.
What was that?
That's 10 on 5.
Why didn't he step out?
8 on 7,
8
I'm
on
sorry.
7. Why didn't he step out?
I don't know.
And take that? He
over.
had so much logical
It happens.
reason for that. Nice block to get things started.
And how does that affect Sammy? I think Sammy's a little bit in his own head a little bit right now anyway. He's so effective with his slick side. That third bag he threw, I thought he should have went slick side and just cleaned it up. Go for the 2 points. You're down 12 to 3.
Yep. And this is a winner to win. High risk, no reward on that.
I don't blame the kid right here.
Carson wants to come take a look at that gabagoo.
Push.
Yeah. Travis says something's off with him right now. Looking at him right now. Up and over. What a
dead
shot.
Center.
What a bag.
And that's 8 on 1 right now, Finn. Maybe 8 on 2.
Coming in and rolling around.
8 on 3. That's going to be a 5 spot.
Wow.
17 to
Oh, we got a
20.
replay? We got the replay on the airmail. Boy, and look at that. He had no a little bit of room to move, and bang. Nicely done.
That was only 6 on 3. He only got 3, though.
Picked up 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now he's trying to throw blockers.
A little defense, yeah.
Yeah. I like that bag.
Well, Jordan says Sammy needs a timeout. Something's off, but keep that from happening again, although we've seen him do that. Get up 3 stories high, and he did it. That looked like it looked like a slinky bag. Nicely
I
done.
wonder if Travis has that bag.
Well matched. Well matched. Nice bag by Carson. Boy, that's some great shot making
really.
in this game.
You gonna try to do it one more time?
Oh, and he does.
He
what
does
a
it.
shot.
That's gonna be 10 on
10 on
6.
6, yeah.
Man, those roll bags are nasty.
Just insane.
They're nasty.
Because they almost wiggle when they come. Sometimes with that, if they don't throw them as hard, they wiggle it left and right and everything else, and then find their way in. They just kind of drip in like a slinky. It's crazy.
This is a bag we've seen pick up already once today. Oh.
Coming in slick.
Missed the bag he was trying to get, though.
Wow, nicely done there to sneak one in the front side by Carson.
He's chasing that bag again.
He is, isn't he? He's going to chase that one to the left. Thinking what he can hot.
Oh, he moved it. That's not bad.
Yep.
Cut shot. Oh, and he gets the wash
there. So that's going to be an 8 on 8 watch. Couple of snowmen here in a snowy South Bend, Indiana. 15-7 right now.
Just as usually mine's on the floor.
Yeah, it's on over our belt.
Yeah. Yeah. No. It looked like Sammy's throwing like a little more confidence.
Look
now.
how fast.
Yeah.
This is a no-nonsense round right here. Oh, double clutched it. Going up.
He tried to block right there, and that's it's going to cost him. Absolutely.
Oh, and it did. Look at that. Nicely
cost him
done.
4 points.
Nice pickup right there to run through it, and then Scuba Steve it back on top. McKenna
Cost him
Kopp
2.
and Kennedy Meineke await for the women's championship match here. And the main arena.
Yeah, main arena. But you go in the
explosion in a paint factory.
Absolutely.
Look at that. What a shot. What a shot. Oh, and he tried to match it.
It's the time I think he needs to take a timeout because this is a big shot. 8 on 4.
All right, 8 on 4 finishes that off. Congratulations to Carson Gingrich. How about that? But Carson Gingrich is our juniors champion, first-time purple jersey winner. That's it. They didn't know. They're like, he's got to come on over here.
Yeah, we got to get him over there.
Hey. Nicely done. Well played. Well played. All right, we'll be up here. Come on around here, my man. A 40-year-old veteran.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Nicely
Thank
done.
you.
I mean, Sammy you guys had some battles all day long, but he really put it to you there in game 1.
came back and won. And
21-20?
Yeah.
Isn't that what it was?
Same thing here. I think I was down 19-0. And
yes.
You came back.
You did make a good comeback there.
You have that feeling.
Yeah.
My bag was coming out nice, and not playing ACO a lot.
That's really good ones right there.
Guess who else throws for elite by chance?
Oh,
I do throw for elite.
I
thought that's what they were when I first saw them too, but I didn't want to say.
Troy kissing his ass out. You didn't know.
On an Elkhart.
Oh, love it. It's the RV capital of the world.
It is. Yes, it is.
I do that. I used to date a girl from Elkhart. Don't tell her I'm up here.
Yeah, really. She may need it.
I'll tell you what. So far the experiences have been good. I mean, you're going to stick around. You're going to play double.
Play quads.
Okay.
I just told him I can't do it. I got practice, and I actually thought if this ran into practice, I might have to forfeit because I don't want to miss practice.
You know, I love that.
What grade you in?
I'm a sophomore.
Sophomore, yeah.
Yep.
What position you play? Guard?
I'm a guard.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm a guard. Definitely. For never getting used to these boards. Just today, I woke up. I was like, I'll go play junior singles, see what happens. And my first game, I had to play. Oh, who did I play first game?
I would be able to tell you if I could get down to my computer here right now, but
it was definitely cool.
Well, I will tell you this. You got your first purple jersey under your belt for the AC. I sit over here and do this. I think you've got a future doing this, too.
Yeah, I do, too.
This guy, he's got personality for
absolutely.
days. Carson, congratulations, my man. Nicely
Very
done.
good.
First purple jersey, our first champion crown so far today here at the South Bend Major. This guy throwing his elite bags, the
Geo
Mojos
Absolutely.
from Elite Bags. Carson Gingrich, get to basketball practice, my friend.
Thanks,
We're going to
guys.
throw focus back out here on the center court as our women's final takes shape, and we'll look forward to seeing you over the weekend if you come back and see us, my man. Nicely done, Carson Gingrich. Well done. And now this is going to be another slugfest right here. Kennedy Meineke taking on McKenna Kopp. McKenna, who sits in the queen seat right now, is going to have to be double dipped. McKenna throwing out of the
What a great interview.
Dude,
the
I'm
kid
telling
had
you,
his
the
stuff
blue
together, did he not?
You kidding me?
Yeah, really.
He's better at this than we are.
Yeah, really. I was going, wow.
Nicely done. Keep that name in the back of your head,
Absolutely.
especially as we have more tournaments here up north. That is definitely a guy to watch for a number of reasons. What a great guy.
Yeah.
And I loved his dedication to his basketball.
Yeah,
that was pretty
me
good.
too.
I was going to have to forfeit because I don't want to let my teammates
Absolutely.
down. I love that. It's an individual sport until it isn't, and good for him. McKenna Kopp in the blue lane.
Went away, and McKenna's all of a sudden got one out of play.
Oh, they're out there. Are they not underway yet, are they?
Yeah, I think this is first round, Finn. Look at that bag. That's what it's insane.
And again, we talked to you about this a moment ago. If you've never seen McKenna, the way she throws the bag coming out of the blue lane, it is a straight, just almost a knuckleball. No rotation, no nothing. But when it hits the board, it does what she wants it to do. Otherwise, she wouldn't be here fighting for this women's championship. And she ran roughshod over some really pretty big names.
Really did.
To get back here. Cindy Green, she blanked her. Oh, look at that.
It rolled over all of them, Finn, and
just
held
pasted
up.
shut.
Yes.
She took Kim Jackson down 21-3. Karen Hubbard 21-2. Wendy Barger 21-6. Carol Wozniak, that lady, 21-3.
That Carol lady, man, I thought I saw her in her earlier.
21-3. And we are underway.
That was a good rollback she threw right there. It rolled over them and bunched them all up.
Yeah, Kennedy Meineke comes in as the number one seed in the women's division. I'll go back here and look at some.
Having a good year, Kennedy is.
Yeah, she really is. And let me go back. I want to go back and find something here because in women's, Josephine Ernstberger, Kennedy, and Kelsey, and Kim, and McKenna were the first 5 purple jersey winners in women's, and then they just kept doing it again. Kennedy Meineke has 1, 2, 3.
She's maxed, I think.
4. Yeah, she has 4 women's championships so far out of the majors.
And McKenna scratches the
year.
first 2.
Yep.
McKenna Cobb, I think we saw her the first time here. We broadcasted here the first time.
I think it was here, yeah.
I think it was the first time we were talking about that bag. But, man, she's gotten really, really good. And she even took down the whole singles field in Knoxville last year, including a field that included the Hertz.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. So this girl can throw, man. She may be unorthodox, but it knows where to go.
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like if anybody I want to take lessons from, it would be her. But honestly, because I feel like that's the way I would throw a bag.
Look how it flips over and just hits flat.
Yeah, she grabs that back corner.
Yeah.
She throws in that back corner. There's no real special thumb grip, nothing.
Oh.
Now that backside should drop. Oh, and it's not.
No, it's held up by the ears, man.
That's crazy.
If she were to walk hard walking down
I
there.
would. I'd be doing backflips on my way down there to try to jar that.
I'd like to
loose.
see those backflips.
Yeah, me too. You can see me in traction over at the local.
Yeah, there is a hospital just right down the road. I saw the trauma center. That's the first thing I find when I go out there. So Kennedy picks up 4 right there, and it's 4-2. Still got the the seniors to come.
Yes,
Doug
we
McClure
do.
sitting in the king seat.
Hopefully you like what you've seen so far today. We did run all of our frame games, SCR frame games, 13 frames, you against basically you, to see how many points you can post. 156 is the perfect score. Never had one. Douglas Parker's the closest we've ever had at a 154. Was it a 154?
Yep. No, 153.
53.
He
Yeah,
missed
he had
one bag off the back.
That was in Panama City Beach a couple seasons back.
Double 4-bagger right there.
Nicely done.
And so Doug McClure will be taking on our world champion, Tony Peña,
How
who
about
knocked
that?
out Bob Howell. Nice finish for Bob at 3rd.
So we've seeded, or we haven't seeded, but I know we've determined the 16 players in that final bracket of skins, and it is skins play, each frame worth $25, 13 frames. So they're really trying to win frames, not necessarily games. You can carry over, and we've seen carryover work to the event. Look at that thing. It's
I don't know how it
it's
does
like a
that.
snowplow. It really is. It went through there and just snowplowed everything through. I just am dumbfounded by it, and I love it. I love that bag.
If you just missed it, Carson Gingrich took down juniors over Sammy Vansickle in the IF game.
Yep.
He's over there getting his interview now with the whole nation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. 8 on 8, that's be a 8-8 wash.
So right now it's a 4-on-2 advantage for Kennedy Meineke. Checking the front side of the board to make sure it's where they want it there as they stand next to it.
You see how she lined her bags up and stacked them up like that?
Mm-hmm.
Different things for different folks.
So
nice
much,
block.
There's so much ritual to this
Yeah,
game.
it is.
You know, so much of that that rote, not just the muscle memory of the throw, but also the way you approach your bags, what you do with them while you're holding them.
That's a
Everything's
good
nicely
bag.
done. Wow. So let me ask you something. You know, as we watch these two continue to battle here on center court, you just heard Carson talk about, you know, he really felt early on like he had it.
Yeah.
And you told me the exact opposite. You walked in
Absolutely.
here, and the first couple bags you threw today when you got here, you're like, I don't have it.
No, I mean, it's just.
How do you know that, like, right
Yeah,
away?
you can feel it. I mean, I felt it my first bag in seniors. This ain't
First
going to be
bag,
my
not
day.
first game,
First
first
bag
bag.
I threw, I said, oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Just wasn't feeling it.
Okay, so let me ask you this. It carries through for the day. Now, you go back tonight, you have dinner, you wake
Regroup.
up tomorrow.
Yep, be regroup
will that
for tomorrow.
first bag tomorrow, look at that.
Yeah.
Tell you the same thing, or are you
I hope
doomed
not.
for the
I hope
weekend?
not. No, I don't think
based on
I'm
the
doomed
first
for the
bag today?
weekend.
Okay.
I think I'll be ready to play tomorrow.
All right. Because sometimes I wonder when people get really hot on a
Yeah.
Friday, do they cool off overnight on Saturday, or do you just hold that groove?
Well, we've had that happen. You know, I say the year Craig Irvin won the
King of Cornhole.
yeah. I think if we played that Friday night, Gary Bearpaw was on a tear.
Yeah.
He was on a complete tear. Wasn't nobody beating that guy tonight. He came out flat the next day. So there you go.
Well, and look at Kennedy. Look at that arm swing. I mean, she's
Yeah.
just got that. I mean, she's almost going 360. She's got a Pete Townsend kind of arm swing.
I'll tell you what, she came on kind of late in the season last year. And then this year she has come out firing on all cylinders, winning 4 majors already.
I'll tell you what, she has a very purposeful, flat, nice rotation bag. And then you have
That's going to be 2
that
more
bag.
for
That's going
Kennedy.
to cost her a couple right there. So 6-2 will become 8-on-2.
Monique Yeke Logan said, let's go, Kenna. So a bunch of people pulling for each one of these. How about our man William Howell on the line?
Boom.
Yes, sir. One of my faves.
Make sure you're sharing this link to all your cornhole crew, no matter where you are. Hopefully at the Goat Pen. They've got us up on the big screen, maybe
probably
watching today. So shout out to everybody there at the Pen. Who all's down there?
I know Johnny Thomas, Daryl Macon.
Usual
suspects. Just anybody that you can think of is down there.
This is a Basement Bags cornhole final. Is that what I'm being told here by Keaton?
I think so. I knew that was going to happen.
Boy.
Both of them got one to fall, I think.
That is big.
Yeah, but I think the thing about that, though, I think if she slick side, she picks up.
Yeah, because she did. Yeah, there's a 7 o'clock, a 9 o'clock, and a 4 o'clock. She could have run that right up the middle. There's a nice
right down
replay,
the middle.
and it went right up over top. So let me ask you this. Based on the way she throws it, just kind of throwing it and lofting it like that, how can she control whether or not it's a roll bag or a push?
I don't know. Unless she
doing
throws
that?
it a little easier where it hits on the front of the bag instead of flat. Nice bag by Kennedy Meineke right there on the cleanup. And a 4-bagger for McKenna and Kennedy, so that's going to keep the score as is. (6-4) McKenna Kopp, who has to be beat twice. Used to be McKenna Ballou, right? That's
Yes,
how we
did.
knew her.
Yes.
Richard Jones. What's up, Richard? He says, hey, Finn and Phil.
It's happening.
Yep. Joyce Brooch, who made a good run with the last time we saw her.
Yep.
She says she's rooting for both, so okay.
You know who loves you? Vegas.
That's right.
Chasing it, just nudging it ever so slightly.
Kennedy,
right to left.
and
Will
Kennedy leaving it alone, too, see?
Yeah, will she find joy? She finds the hole. Kennedy going to go in and take what's given to her and pick up a couple right there. That'll move it to 10-on-6, cracking double figures there. And again, you're right, it is a double dip scenario. McKenna holds the queen seat, so Kennedy's got to do it twice.
10-6 now. Kennedy Meineke in the lead. So, what a good co-ed is underway, I think.
Well, and you mentioned
Nice
this a little
bag.
bit earlier. South Bend has been a place where we've been introduced to a lot of new players
Absolutely.
and new games and teams and all sorts of things that and players and games that have matriculated, if you will, throughout the country at other tournaments.
Is she going to try to roll this one, Finn, and try to pick up 4?
Yep. And she does.
And how she does it?
Yeah,
That's something I'm going to have to ask because I have
really-
no idea because that was pretty.
I really don't know. And I would say, it might make sense to say she doesn't know, but she absolutely knows.
Yeah, she knew that.
But there's no difference in her grip when she does that.
it
That
didn't-
the bag flies the same way every time.
And Kennedy's bag was sitting right in front of the hole. 10-10, game to 11.
And she's throwing slick side down. No, she's not. Oh, it ends up being slick side
I
down.
have no idea.
It takes one rotation over the top. One.
You going to step out? See Bryce Jefferson made his way over here to watch the women. Guy that's got all the tools in the world, Finn. This guy's got all the tools, all the shots, everything. If he could just get what's in between his shoulders straightened out, he could definitely be a king of cornhole. I promise you.
No, it is definitely mind over matter. Oh, what a shot. Oh, she can't get it to go.
That was a good
A
shot,
really good
though.
shot. Leaves a couple points on the board right there. So that will bust the tie right there.
Man, I'm so glad that people have finally found out where center court is. We got a good crowd over here watching this women's final over here.
Well, it's kind of an interesting setup the way it is here in the Century Center. The main play arena is over in a larger room. We've got 10 sets of boards in center court over here. But as you start to see people get eliminated or waiting for their next match over there in the co-ed, opportunity to come over here and watch some great finals action. Again, congratulations to Carson Gingrich, who is now off to basketball practice after winning his first purple jersey, probably ever in the ACO.
Yeah.
Not just in this tournament, but for the season.
Good
nice
bag.
Good collect.
Yeah, I see his mama's, I guess that's his mother. She was over here taking pictures. I guess, we got to go to your next event, son.
Yeah.
You know how them kids get involved in everything now, man.
Yeah, there's going to be a Washington right there.
Yep. He played with those big headphones, too.
Yeah.
So, nice to have him here, though.
Yep, good stuff.
Very, 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 very well done. Mild-mannered.
And as the closer he got to us, the younger he looked.
Yeah, I swear he did. You know, he looked out there. He did. He looked older when I looked at him out there. But when he got closer, you were right.
He got, the younger
yeah,
he
he's
looked.
got those braces on, man.
Yeah.
He's just in the 10th grade. And that put him, what,
I love
15, 16?
Yeah. Kennedy
Yeah.
had a tough time finding a
Oh,
hole. Look at
my
that.
goodness,
That
man.
roll up over the
How
left
do you
side
beat
there.
that, Finn?
Nice
How do
push.
you beat that?
I don't know.
I think maybe a little short blocker. Maybe see if she's got a long roll.
She's going to take what she can get here. And
That's
she's
two
gonna
more. 14.
kiss her bag out to the
Yeah.
left and just give up the 2 for 14 on 10.
You know, I found talking to some people and trying it out. Low blocks against these guys that roll, they don't like those low blocks. If you look where they hit their bag, if you can put a blocker right there, watch that against somebody that, when I was watching a game the other day. That low block, they couldn't do anything with it.
Yep.
And when I say low, I'm talking about a couple feet above the edge of the board.
Yep.
Right where their bag hits, yeah.
Yep. Look at that. It's like it has a mind of its own.
That was a good bag. Kennedy to put her bag back in play. Conservative.
So
I thought a slick side should have been right there.
No, she ends up getting the roll. I mean, it flips over
Jeez,
one time.
Come
one
on,
time.
girl.
One. Bang.
Oh,
Nice
how
shot.
about that shot?
Wow.
To pick up, too.
How about that? 10 on 8.
Hey, sometimes you got to get a little aggressive, man.
Yep.
When your opponent's just throwing them all in the
Just
maybe
kind of grazed McKenna's bag coming over the top. As they gather their bags up, just a reminder, December 6th and 7th, we're going to be in Fresno, California, 13 and 14. Dallas at AJ Sports. I know Jonathan Zarzinski and his crew will be running point down there for us.
think about going
AJ
there, man.
Sports in Dallas. That'll be a good one. Concord, North Carolina, December 13 and 14 that same weekend. And then December 20 and 21, just before Christmas Day, the ACO Fort Smith Major, our first visit ever to Fort Smith, Arkansas, there at the Convention Center. And then it is January 2, 3, and 4, the Super Major in Thronesboro, Kentucky. Looking forward to that as well as we start to get up on top of the back half of season 20 here. And there's a couple out to the side there. Should be able to take advantage.
Oh, and she threw it a little bit hard.
A little too much adrenaline right there. So this is not a chase situation. This is just minimize the damage, which she'll do.
It does. And she's lucky to only give up 2 right there, and that's going to even this game up.
Yep, 14s.
Game to 7, baby.
Blue Lane taking a little sip of go-go juice.
That's a good idea. And Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, when we get in, maybe we'll be clinking a couple of socials a little later on during the Pro Series. And if you haven't ever seen the Pro Series skins, Phil mentioned it a little bit ago, you are going to love watching it. It is so much fun to see the way that strategies change when you're playing 13 frames only, and every opportunity to win money. And even if you lose, you can still win money. But if you really start piling them up, you can make a good chunk of change, a $5,000 purse just for that tournament alone.
There was the perfect chase scenario right there.
Yep.
And she chased it on the sticky side, which I don't think she could do much with that. She's throwing this one on the sticky. Oh, and this is going to be a rollback for 6 to put her on 20. I'm telling you right now, I'm calling it.
rolls it to get a 12-on-6, up and over.
Oh!
Off the back. Oh.
And you talking about dodging a bullet. Kennedy Meineke just dodged a bullet right there. Look, she didn't even do it.
9-on-6.
Yeah.
Picking up the net 3.
17-14. That was shocker. It rolled. It was just a little bit hard.
Yeah.
And the tendency there is you don't want to leave it short. So
Right.
that's why Kennedy, the last round, bag shot by the hole.
Well, but you say that you don't want to leave it short, but if she had left it short, she wouldn't have lost.
A point.
A
That's
point,
right.
yeah.
I agree with that.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of a little bit of a, well, again, risk reward, catch
Yeah,
22,
it is.
whatever you
It
want to
is.
talk about.
Because McKenna's got another one out of play going this way on her outside arm.
She can get that one out.
She's rocking that pro jersey, too. And she is in the pro series, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Is she our only women's division
I think
competitor
so.
in the
I
Pro
think so.
Series?
That's a good one now.
Oh, she chased
Oh, and
it.
this is another chance for 4. Oh, and she almost left that one short.
It almost fell short. Yes, it did. So that's what, 12 on
18-17 Kennedy now.
12 on 8. So that's
Yeah.
a 4 spot. Wow, she takes first bag back. Block. It'll be a blocker. She going to play
Man.
defense, or is she going to go for the kill?
I tell you what, when you get down to this right here, I think you kind of want to just go in. You take a
Make
chance
her
of
make the
leaving that
mistake.
block out of play. You know.
And when you see McKenna leave 2 out to the side like that, yeah, I think you just take what you.
I like that though. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Now, if she's trying to go in, she's not unhappy with that.
No.
Ooh,
And look,
there
the
it
blocker
is.
worked.
Did what it was supposed to do.
Now she's got a get around bag, I thought.
Oh,
And that's it right there. Left the blocker in place.
Look at that.
And if I've yet to see her throw the slick side, this would be the perfect opportunity to
Yep.
kick.
Look at that.
Yeah. I thought she could maybe step out and kick her bag out of the way.
To the bar of soap.
Yep. Oh. McKenna can win this game right here. Make McKenna have to shoot an airmail. Oh.
Let her off the hook.
But McKenna still got to go in. She can't chase that bag. And there it
Okay,
is.
she does it.
20-17 now. Kennedy Meineke. She's let her off the hook a couple times in this match. Yeah.
Well, we've seen adrenaline, I think, kick in on both of them, and they've left bags out that they would certainly love to
Absolutely.
have had back.
First bag of McKenna. I like one right in the hole right here because McKenna has been struggling going this way. There it is. I'm sure she can make adjustments. And there it is, right where she's been leaving it.
Yep.
And perfectly placed.
Nicely done.
All she got to do is get one to go in here, I think. There it is.
Yep. Man, she did nudge that bag on the left side back. Oh,
She
that's-
shot the airmail.
Yep.
And we're going to game 2 again, Finn.
It's going to be a crazy magic trick if she's able to do this.
Yeah.
It'll be the shot of the year if she does something. Oh, up and over. Oh, and she gets 2. But she's going to leave it
But
at
that's it.
game 1 now
Game
under
one.
the belt for Kennedy Meineke. All she has to do, Bend, Indiana, a snowy South Bend, Indiana. It's been kind of overcast and cloudy all day long. I don't know if that's tint on the windows here at the convention center, but
It's
I
still
think
snowing out there, buddy.
It's just a gray day, a perfect day
Yeah.
to be inside with the.
And we're underway with our second game. Kennedy first bag. She's in the higher seed. 2 of them right down the pipe.
All right, let me ask you this. Having seen the counter punch that we saw last game, is this going to go faster or slower this game?
I think it probably just the same pace would probably be okay. Her
Did you
hand
see the look
fast
on her
enough.
face after she did
Yeah.
that?
And look at that. It gives up the first 2.
Yep.
But McKenna's really been struggling on her outside arm over here.
Yep, leaving
Like
it
the
off to
last
the
4
right.
rounds, she's had bags off to the right for sure.
Yep. D, I think is going to go in for the kill.
Who you got out there? I'm just curious. And look, where'd that bag go, Finn? Right to the right.
Yeah, it did.
I
Yeah.
think Kennedy can stay focused on this, especially on this side. She'll have a chance to win this.
Jeremy asked a good question there. He said, when she lays up, she got like a teacher's pet bag and then her anchor, her cleanup.
If I'm sitting there and I'm holding 4 bags and I drop one,
Oh,
it goes in the
boy.
hole.
Look at this. This is going to be a monster right here.
Slick side, right?
If she goes slick side
yeah,
up the
I think
middle
so.
and takes
Clean
that,
this
it's gonna
up,
be
man.
12 on 6.
Early timeout.
Yeah, let's go down to. All right, so co-ed's going on right now over in the arena number 1. She's had a chance to go down and take a look at what she's got available to her. How will she take advantage of this opportunity?
She's on the sticky side.
Yeah,
she's slick side. She's going hard, Finn.
My goodness, it is.
That was a good bag that didn't get any results out of it.
That's a shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness. Carson Gingrich, again, congratulations to him for taking his first purple jersey and his
there's
first
one out of
ACO
play.
victory. Yeah, Carson Gingrich off to basketball practice.
Stacy Van Gelder tuning in.
Right on.
Amber Fretwell's twin.
Yeah. They even posted a picture.
I saw that. You know what? Believe it or not, I went to referee a game on the Monday after I got back from Tupelo where they took those pictures.
Bag.
And I swear a lady walked up, could have been a triplet.
Triplet, yeah.
I mean, she walked up in the stand.
And
that's
for
5 for Kennedy.
Yeah.
I mean,
For
McKenna.
Yeah, that's going to cost her. She went aggressive. And this is a one-and-done scenario right here, just like we had last time.
7. That's 7-0.
7-0 right now.
Wow.
McKenna right out the chute.
And McKenna's giving her a couple opportunities to score too in this one.
Well, that's why. And again, I'm going back to what I was saying before. I feel like Kennedy's rushing it.
Yeah,
I feel like she
is.
She's changed her.
Sporting that good-looking pro jersey and that good-looking major winner jersey.
Yeah, that purple jersey is one of the coins of the realm around
Well, they
these
do.
parts. Oh, boy.
And there's another one out of play.
Gonna have to be able to pull that one in there to minimize the damage.
Oh.
McKenna lets her off the hook.
She's rolled her eyes up to the ceiling.
Nudge that one in a little
I've
bit.
talked to that same person over there a few times myself. What in the world?
That's going to go.
I think they were moving for a second.
They are moving. I think they are still moving. Oh. Wow, if that didn't do it.
I think that's going to be 2 more for McKenna.
McKenna, yeah. Because there's 3 up top. So
Yep,
that's
it is. 2 more for McKenna.
8 on 6, yep.
9-0 now.
Jeremy says, this. You know, that's a, hey, Dustin, what's up? You ever seen anybody use 4 different types of bags or in a series? You know, is there a rule about that?
I don't know.
So
That's
like,
something that Eric would have to answer.
Like having using 4 different clubs out of your bag? You
don't
got a
see-
driver and a putter and everything in between?
I never seen anything that had said you had to play the series.
You know, it's funny. Jeremy, it's funny that you asked that because I feel like I asked that question 5 years ago to you, and I don't know that we ever
I
answered.
don't think we did.
Because we talked about, what if you had a different bags for different situational pitches? That's a great question.
Yeah,
I'll go
that'd be
find
something when Eric. Eric, he's
Once
the
we
rule
get
guy.
maybe
Yeah,
guys from the truck can
yeah.
let us know. Yeah, I'm telling you, the pace of this game is totally different.
11-0 now. McKenna,
It's crazy. 2 strips of bacon. Oh no, yeah, 2 strips of bacon and 1 egg on the scoreboard right now.
11-0 coming up next. Tony Peña gonna try to double dip. Mr. Doug McClure.
Well, the way things are going,
We probably
That's
gonna
probably
see
what
2
we're gonna
games.
see.
I love it, man.
and looking at about 4:30ish for that Pro Series final bracket
Yep.
skins game to get started. 16 players, and it's a pick your poison. The top 8 seeds will get to pick their first game out of the bottom 8 seeds of that 16. We will continue doing it that way until we get to
Talking to herself, and
way
she's
off
like
the hook.
all in her own head right
Man,
now.
how does
Finn.
McKenna leave that one low left when she's been leaving them upright? The whole
Over
time?
adjust. I was talking with Steve Smith earlier, and we were talking about that exact same thing. How you miss one to the right and you over adjust and miss it to the left, or throw it too hard,
I
throw
did
it
that.
off the back.
I
You know.
did that the other day. We went on Wednesday. We all went bowling, and I was doing that, and I was like, well, I just need to step 2 boards to the left. Then I overcompensated and whipped one almost into the other lane because I just did too much thinking.
12-0 now, Finn. She only got 1 out of that.
Yeah, Kennedy needs to lay a block, Steve block at the end of the last couple frames of that first game.
See Wiley making it back over here
There
with
he
his
is.
cowboy hat.
I'll tell you what, as a prior aficionado of an earlier generation curly mullet, I have a great appreciation for what's going on there.
Yeah.
Under that 10 gallons of hat.
They got a lot of those going on, man.
I look at
finish.
it and I think if you looked at them from the back, I feel like if you yanked it like a paper towel holder, it would come off and another one would shoot down out of their head.
That's true. That's what it looks like. That's for sure. That is for sure. Oh, shoot. Sorry about
Zach,
that, buddy.
You're right. Will that block – we've seen that block do the trick, though, because it forced McKenna like come in with one and then lose it up to the top right or whatever where she can't go get it. So it has – ta-da.
There it is. Bag's on hold, though. She got this one might come back. Yep. They just do a double four back. It looks like could possibly be another one. Absolutely.
Yep,
back to back. 8 bags in a row. I didn't know who that was. I thought that was a stranger with that big beard coming out now. I said, who's that guy come around the back there?
Yeah. Well, it was No Shave November, you see.
That's right. Does he hunt?
Huh?
Does he hunt? Do you know?
He gathers.
Okay. You know, hunters, they all like to grow that No Shave November.
Yeah. I just did it out of spite. That's pretty much why I do everything now.
Mad at somebody?
Yeah. I don't. The IDGAF.
Nice. I know what that is. This boy McKenna's in a groove going that way. Chased it a little bit. I'd like to know how much McKenna practices this shot. No lie.
Well, honestly,
that's something I'm going to ask her. Oh, and that's going to be 4.
Bounces off. That's a 4 spot. So 16 to nothing.
16 to nothing.
But you know, it's funny that bag hasn't changed since the first time we saw it.
No. And first time we saw her was here.
Oh, she's taking the earbuds out now.
Uh-oh. I wanted to throw mine away this morning, too.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bang. Punches that first one, which is going to be her anchor bag. Oh, and there it is. Rumble and a tumble.
You know, everybody's got their thing, you know, just like their
little ritual.
The golfers, you know, they have their routines. You know, you watch Josephina, she'll pick one of her last bags. She'll slap it on the board. Yeah.
McKenna's set up all right to run through that. She does.
Yep. And not many more mistakes can be made by Kennedy. She needs to start making a run here. We saw. And that was almost short.
Dirty.
18 to nothing. Now we saw Sammy Vansickle get out big lead on
19-0 over
Carson. Yeah, and then didn't come back. So it's not impossible. You got to focus. There can be no more mistakes now.
She's looking off. Kennedy's now looking off to the side to somebody as if to himself.
Now that's going to be a bag that's going to bother. I promise you that bag.
It's bothering her right now.
Yeah, it's going to bother McKenna. It didn't get around. Let's see what she does. This is what I was talking about, that low block.
Oh, boy.
I'm telling you, I thought that might work, friend.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's a hard push for her bags right there.
Yeah,
she tried to roll over it.
But she oh, boy.
And she'll take that right there. 8 on 3, 5 points for Kennedy. Kennedy's trying to figure out how to get more than 5. Even if she goes in, I think just lay the bag up and take the 5. Well, she got two back.
She's got 1 under, 2 down, 2 down, 1 up.
Yeah, that's oh no! I'm gonna call him Bob out. Oh no!
She picks up 1.
Yeah, that was the round for her to just change the whole game.
We saw Sammy do the exact same. Well, not the exact same shot, but leave one.
I think she got more than 1. I think she got.
She had 2 under, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a.
Yeah, I thought she got 4. I thought that's what that was. Hey, now, do you try to throw a block in the middle of the board? I would. What do you got to lose? Look at the nice crowd on the screen there.
Oh, yeah.
About where Frank's hand is. It's a block, but a little bit farther than I thought.
Look at that thing.
It worked, though.
Yep.
The blocks have worked.
She went up higher with that one.
Yeah. I was glad to see the short block because I thought that might be one that could just really give her a lot of trouble.
Okay, well, this is going to be another opportunity here as long as she can keep her.
Oh, and there's the second bag out of play.
Got 4.
It's okay. It doesn't hurt there.
It's all right. That should go.
4 automatic.
Yep.
It could have been 6 if that gets there.
If it was just enough of a nudge.
18-8 now. Now, I'm
Crazy.
telling you, man, I would be trying to throw that short blocker
Mm-hmm.
in her lane, just a little bit off to the left.
Good crowd gathered around center court. Good crowd gathered around the digital network. Glad to have you along. If you're checking us out, make sure if you're on the American Cornhole Organization YouTube page, hit subscribe, share that link with anybody and everybody you know that's into the game or might be getting into the game. Lots you can learn from watching the best players on the planet. Also, lots you can learn at AmericanCornhole.com about rules, regulations, standardized equipment, the best bags in the business, boards, and everything else. So check it out, AmericanCornhole.com. And this has been a fun match to watch.
I thought that was short again.
Yeah, it did. It looked like high-quality H2O.
I got some over here. I have no idea who left it, but I wouldn't drink it.
No. I'm going to have to go refuel here before we get to the Pro Series bracket.
I'm going to have to get something to eat before we get to that Pro Series bracket.
Oh, yeah. I'm on that, what do they call that, intermittent fasting right now, so I'm just letting my body feed off of itself. I could eat for days.
18-8, and there's another one that might be hard to get.
Leaves a hanger-upper on her.
Does she chase it, Finn? Well, it moved there. It's going to come back.
She's got 2 left. It's going to fall.
Yeah, the vibration is going to get it in there. There it goes.
The only sound effect I know how to
There
make.
you go. It's perfect.
Yeah. All right, double 4-bagger, social.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep, back to back.
Clink, nicely done.
8 bags in a row. I see McKenna's husband over there.
Yeah. First game went to Kennedy Meineke, 21-17, but McKenna Kopp came in the queen seat. So this is the double dip scenario where it's a now one and done.
Again,
yes, like we had in juniors.
Next coming up will be Doug McClure and Tony Peña.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, our current world champion.
In seniors.
Uh-oh, that's going to be a bag that's going to be hard to get unless Kennedy moves it.
No, she did a nice job of flattening it out and sticking it. She tried to maybe grab a little bit of it, but she's not getting that one. She needs to let it go.
She needs to stay. Don't give up any big rounds now.
Just made it a little worse for herself.
Not bad. It'll be hard for Kennedy to get in without taking that one. It lays on top.
Cost her a couple.
Yep.
All right, 10 on 8 makes it 18 on 10.
And
Yes,
Kennedy's a 10-0 run here.
How about that? When was the last time we saw her run that big? Juniors.
In juniors.
19,
For sure.
19-0.
We went to 16.
Yeah, we did.
First bag by Kennedy, a little short block. Oh, and that's what happens when you try to block sometimes, Finn.
Have you noticed she's slowed down?
Yep, she has slowed down. You're right. That's a good observation by you today. She can't make another mistake, that's for sure.
Oh, that one just snuck in on the front edge.
Oh, and boy, that thing
It's a good thing it caught that back
Yeah,
lip.
it is.
It might have taken the wall out.
Be in danger here, yep.
Yeah, there it is. All right.
20-10.
20 on 10.
Another 10-point run. They get them confused. Kennedy needs. Make sure you ask her when she comes over here how much she practices if McKenna wins.
Yeah.
Because I promise you, she got to practice to keep that focus right there.
Ooh,
and the game is in danger now. You see how she slow down, regroup, make sure this bag is down the center. And that bag was a good bag by Kennedy that went just right by the hole. And that's all she could do. In the hole wins.
Oh, and that's going to do it.
Yep, that's going to do it. Unless she can airmail drag.
Nope. Oh, and she tries to do it but does not get it done. McKenna Kopp, congratulations. Holding the queen's seat and taking the women's championship. Very nicely played, Kennedy Meineke. Nothing to be ashamed of there. She crushed it. But
yep.
McKenna Kopp, come over and see us when you get a chance, when you get those bags. Very nicely done. And I'll tell you, this is the division to continue to watch in the ACO. The women's division is fire.
These battles, these women are having, though, all over the country. It ain't just here. These girls are battling all over the country, and they're putting on a show. And here's another one right here that could take down the whole singles field, too.
No question whatsoever. No question whatsoever. How about that? Another purple jersey. Well done, McKenna Kopp. Congratulations. All right, so we do have to ask this question. I think we first discovered your game in this building, wasn't it? A handful of years ago, the first time we really saw you pop up onto center court?
Yeah, probably. Well, I know last year I took second in my bracket, and then I was second
But it was a couple years ago, though.
When we first saw
you play.
I don't know. I don't remember that long.
but I would tell you, the most unique bag flight in the ACO. We have a lot of different delivery systems, and kitchen and giddy up and all that, but your bag flight, how much do you practice that? Is that the bag flight that you've always had?
Yeah, since I started, like 3+ years ago.
Okay, so you just take the bag kind of out of the back corner.
Yeah, I put 4 fingers on the back and then my thumb on the top.
And so you're just delivering it with
straight.
4. Okay, but you're not doing that butterfly grip or any of that other, this, that, or the other thing. So how are you able then to make it roll, make it cut, make it all the different things that you do? Because it doesn't strike me, because it only makes the one rotation over. How do you control that?
It kind of depends like how I want to roll my bag, because I'll throw lower harder, I'll throw higher up so it gets the extra hop, or curve my wrist at the end so it does the.
So it's all in the wrist.
So how much do you practice?
Right now only playing Thursday through Saturday night, sometimes Sunday.
So 3-4 nights a week.
Yeah.
You go play in the local blind draws and
switches and stuff. Yep.
Yeah,
that's good stuff. Well, I'll tell you. I mean, we were looking down the list of names. I mean, there's and the women's division to me is by far the most interesting division we have right now. And you all have to be looking around, going, man, which one of it? How are we going to get to the top of this pile? I mean, it's just you never know week in and week out who's bringing that game. And this week it was you.
Yeah.
How about that? Well, I'll tell you what. Congratulations.
Hold on. What's that? 1 second. Now, you also made the Pro Series, so you're ready to roll in that. You know, it's kind of a different deal when you start playing. It'd be your
it's
first.
My second time.
Be your second time in the Skins game.
Yeah. Well, no, it's 16? My second time like playing the Pro Series.
You didn't make it to the 16 the first time.
No.
So this will be your first time. So you're in for a treat, man.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, this is good, and this is a good opportunity to even if you miss a frame, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have anything to do with the long game.
Yes.
It'll be interesting to see with you being in there the first time in that bracket of 16. And I'd love to even talk to you no matter what happens, with it being your first time, the difference in the mindset of how you played that versus how you played.
Oh, I know it's going to be different. I already know off the bat.
You do? All right.
Yeah.
Well,
it's going to be fun. It's a blast.
He's done it. You are about to do it. I've never done it. Never will do it. I would just sit over here and talk about it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well done. Fantastic. It's so much fun to watch you
Thanks.
through. Always good stuff. All right, how about this? McKenna Kopp, our women's champion here in South Bend, Indiana. A little snowy south. There's still snowing outside a little bit. Nice and hot in here, and the action continues here in just a moment. McClure versus Peña for our seniors champion. So stick around. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Go get them.
Thanks.
Good luck
All right,
to you
congratulations to McKenna Kopp. Kennedy Meineke threw a great bunch of games, and it ultimately came down to center court, as it always does, and the crowd has dispersed. The seniors final is getting ready to get underway here, and no rest for the weary, baby. Let's sit down and let's get this bad boy underway. As let me get a different bracket up here, and let's see if we can also maybe get you some scores for what's going on in co-ed. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, side by side with the Mississippi Ninja, Philip Barnett, who's gone to get himself an extra cover because Mamaw's got to chill. It was 3 years ago. Sing Sing said we saw her 3 years ago, Phil. So that was the deal. It was 3 years ago, not 2.
Yeah.
That's what Sing Sing was saying. It all runs together now after all this time. We see Tina Candler rolling in here with the grandbabies. The whole family is here on this Thanksgiving weekend. Congratulations, daughter, says Vicky Lecker. And for those of you who are watching right now, we're getting ready to fire up Doug McClure, who holds the king's seat against our seniors world champion,
Tony Peña.
Tony Peña. Peña thrown out of the red lane, McClure out of the blue lane as they continue their warm-up tosses. Actually, it looks like they've gone live.
Yeah.
Ready to rock and roll. Tell me about McClure's game. I don't know his
Doug,
game.
he's just one of those slick sliders that likes to just throw it right down the middle and challenge you bag for bag. I played him. I remember playing Doug. He teams up with Jim Culver, and we were making a little run in doubles last year. And I remember Jim just fell completely apart. It was right there, right across that board, right there behind those people.
Yeah.
And that's all I could think of when I saw him walk up. He just fell apart. I've never seen
the collapse.
Yeah, he just collapsed. I hope he don't do that right here. I hope he gives us a good game as Tony scratches the surface 2-0.
All right, well, will we see another double dip scenario enacted here? There's only one way to find out. Stick around here on Center Court, South Bend at the Century Center. Congratulations again to McKenna Kopp.
Tony Peña is a really, really good player, man. He's also made the Pro Series, too.
Yep.
And he is right down the middle, fires it right down the middle. Jim's got one out of play again. Tony joins him over there. Jim's a big old guy, too, man.
He is. He is a mountain of a man.
Yes, double tens right there.
Yeah.
Not
probably-
double chins like me.
He's probably he's wearing what'd you say, double tens versus double chins? That's what I say. He's probably wearing a 3X jersey because of his barrel chest,
Yeah.
not because of what I
Man.
got going down here.
My chest has fell down, and that's why I have those 3
It's
X's.
a sunken chest.
Yeah, sunken chest. That's it.
That's what I always like to tell people. I dropped about 20 pounds from my belly to my butt.
But you know what? I'm down 100 pounds
You
in
are.
2 years, man.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. You might actually be achieving full ninja status
Man, I
here
want to go
soon.
50 more pounds, fam. 50
right.
more. I'm working on it.
Very good. Well, I'm proud of you, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
That also means you'll be sitting here next to me for years to come.
I hope so, man. That's my plan.
Yep.
Doug, there you go, Doug. Four bagger picks up 2. 2-0. Let's see if these guys played each other. I think they did. We'll go back and look.
Yeah, I was trying to bring up that seniors bracket myself.
Hey, Charlie Case. Let's see. Doug beat Bob Howe to get to the finals. Doug beat Tony 21-17 in the main bracket.
Is that right?
He's the one that put Tony in the loser bracket. Tony's coming back for revenge. He's got one out of play again. Tina's got some babies with her.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's not a good bag by Tony. Doug right here, a little get around.
Stepping way
Yeah,
out. Gets it
perfectly done.
Nicely played. Oh, look
Yeah,
at that.
good bag. That's a hard shot,
That
too.
is not, no, it's not easy at all what he just did there. He's not going to let him do it again.
Tony airmail drag for 2 here. He's got one hanging a little bit.
Up and off the
Oh,
back.
he went off. And
As soon as that went out of his hand, I was afraid it was going to hit the camera
That's going to be 8 on
or the ceiling.
5 for 3.
His name is Doug, not Jim.
Did I call him Jim?
I don't know.
I called him Doug McClure. I was talking about Jim Culver was his partner. I did mention the Jim.
That's all right. It wouldn't be social
I could
media.
call him Jim.
It wouldn't be social media if somebody wasn't
That's
doing it.
right.
Jeff, a lot of good throwers at Quad City Cornhole. Right on.
Doug's partner, Jim McClure, man, he's a solid dude. I don't think they're playing together again this year. But you're talking about a solid dude.
Jim McClure.
Doug McClure. You trying to get me
No,
confused.
you said his partner Jim what?
Jim Culver.
Yeah, you said Jim McClure.
Oh, okay.
so
Well, Jim Culver then. I'm not even drinking today, man.
I'm going to nitpick you to death.
I'm not even drinking today. I thought he could have stepped out and maybe went around that blue bag.
Yeah.
He didn't like it.
That's kind of what Tony did to him coming back the other way, and he rolls one in and up and out of play.
Yeah, but now
Jim
can step out right here with slick side and get a push here and pick up a couple.
Come in hot.
Oh, he didn't throw it hard enough. I saw that was too easy.
All right, so Tony should be able to pick up two.
He does. Yep. Bob Howe, one of our accomplished seniors, sitting center court.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Heath, another one they've been battling. I've been watching. They've been battling all over Michigan and Wisconsin up there, those two. Vic Walt from Mississippi tuning in. What's up, Vic? He's one of our local players at the VFW on Wednesday nights.
Hernando?
Yep, Hernando, Mississippi. Should be a double four-bagger right here. There it is.
Very deliberate.
You saw I did that with confidence. I wasn't doing anything with the jinx jar.
No jinx jar right there.
Who you pulling for, Al? You said let's go. Who you pulling for?
I like what we're looking at too here. You got the red, white, and blue pro jersey and the black and white pro jersey.
Yeah, that black and white is really good. I may get that before the season's over.
That's a good looking one right there.
Yeah, I like the blue one too. Solid blue.
I didn't see the solid blue.
Yeah, somebody had one on today. Look really good.
Well, just a reminder, if you are a fan of Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime, make sure that December 19th you catch the pregame show. If you are a cornhole aficionado, particularly an American Cornhole Organization aficionado, you are going to love what you are about to see. Carissa Thompson and the crew. I'm really excited.
Oh, no.
Boy,
He
yeah.
said,
as soon as he let it go. He was lucky it hit the board and knocked that one in, though. As soon as it let go. So that's a 12-on-9, so that's going to take us, what's the 7-on-5?
7-5, Tony Peña, our world champion.
Al Bove says Tony Peña all day.
There
American
you
Cornhole
go.
Organization, the sanctioning body and authority on cornhole since 2005. Scan now to get
Newcomb
active.
says that may be why I'm not drinking straight
at
and
any
any
skill.
alcohol.
Not
Join the
drinking any
ACO.
beers? Yeah.
No, it's too cold to drink. I need hot chocolate's what I need.
Oh, yeah. With a little Bailey's in it.
Yeah. Oh, Doug went for the airmail right there. And Tony going to take advantage of it. Doug went to try to drag that bag a little bit early.
He's pinched him up in the back. Got to minimize here.
Yep.
Takes it. All right.
He's
It's
up
gonna
4,
cost him
though.
4.
11-5 now.
All right. And again, McClure is in the king's seat, so he's got to be beaten twice. We've seen our share of those already.
Already, for sure. It must maybe be one of those weekends we either start out with none, and we have none, or they come out firing, and we get them, every one of them.
None, or every one. Carson Gingrich earlier over Sammy Vansickle. It took him 2 to do it. McKenna Kopp took her 2 to take down Kennedy Meineke in the women's. Now we are in the seniors. Co-ed is underway. The big blind draw a little bit later on tonight. Then Pro Series Skins starts today around 4:30 here on the stream. And then tomorrow we'll have World Singles and World Doubles, not necessarily in that order, before all is said and done here in South Bend.
Ouch, and that hurts. That hurt really bad because Tony has one off the back.
Yeah, let him off the hook right there.
Sure did. Jim is stepping away. Well, he's getting frustrated when he misses shots.
Oh,
how
nice
about that?
aerial
Okay,
there.
well, heck with you. I'll just throw an airmail. Tony,
good
big
collection.
push. What a
Nice.
shot.
Nicely done.
This is what I like here, man. Oh, and that's going to be 9-on-5.
gonna be a
That's going to be
mess.
15-5 now. This is what I like. Tony Ortiz says, let's go. Uncle Tony. I love it when the Ken folks tune in. Set a spell, as they used to say, on the Beverly Hillbillies.
Out around the cement pond.
Yep. That used to be one of my favorite shows, by the way.
Still is one of my
Hilarious,
favorite shows.
man. To come up with that comedy back then and keep it so clean.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice push by Tony Peña in that last round.
I'll tell you something else. We were talking back a year, 2 years, 5 years. The difference in the pace of the seniors division now that we've had so many different players coming in, and some of those who have retired their game.
Yeah.
The seniors division moves along a lot more quickly. And I wonder we've talked about this, you and I, over the last couple of years, if the infusion of the juniors playing against seniors in singles has moved that.
They make you speed up.
There's
that's
no
for
question.
sure.
No question.
I lost 2 games last Sunday, both of them to Brock Beasley. I mean,
in about 6 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't last long. I can tell you that. Kid don't miss, man.
No, he's number 2 right now in our seating. I think for the Pro Series skins coming up a little bit later on.
And I thought you might could lead in with that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Look at that, nice up top.
Braden Easterling, who could take down a lot of things here this weekend.
Yep.
I think he's teaming up with Kelsey Heitrott and co-ed.
Oh, is he? Oh, boy,
yeah, and there's
sloppy.
another bag that got away. And hey, Jim, airmail for 5. Come on. You need them, Jim.
Well, he's got that
No,
airmail.
yeah.
He walked back in a little bit ago without even thinking about it and let it go. Oh. No.
It's going to be 9 on 7. He's talking to somebody. It ain't very nice.
Which one?
Doug McClure. (15-7) is our score. That could have been a nice round to put him up at 10. That airmail. That 3 points would have been nice. If I call him Jim again, I'm sorry, Christian. I'm trying my best.
You're getting him confused with his partner?
Yeah, I am. You know when Doug misses, though, is you get a big nope.
Yeah. Or something begins with an S.
Yeah, yes. It was the last one wasn't just a nope.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh. Tony could lay up right here for 2.
Anyone's going to look at it.
He's going to see if he's got a shot to hit that backside. I like it.
I think he does.
I like the
There's
shot.
plenty of room.
Yep.
He's got the entire hole.
I do like the shot.
And he's up 15-7.
He is.
3 sitting up top. So what's he got there?
He's
7 on.
He's got 7 on
7 on 6
right
now.
Yep.
I think you got to do it. He is.
Oh, and that's the worst case scenario. He gives up a point. 8 on 7.
How many times have we seen that today?
I tell you what, fan. I like shooting that shot,
yeah.
but when you shoot it, if you're gonna miss,
Miss
it's
back.
got to be back off
Miss
that
on
score,
the
off
back,
the
yep.
score tower back there.
Yeah, miss it on the back
Yep.
side.
And Doug says, "Thank you very much. Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
you.
Yeah.
Tony and I have the same haircut.
That first bag has been a killer for Doug, too. And the second one just
Second
followed
bag,
right
yeah.
with it. He's going to walk over. He's talking to whoever over here to the right.
Typically, he comes over here and talks to his invisible coach and then throws an airmail or something.
It looked like he was dialing somebody up with that bag, too.
Just going to run it up the middle and take something. Yeah, use it. If you're going to leave him up there, you might as well use him as a backstop.
And Tony will make you pay when you make mistakes like
It's
that.
going to cost him 4.
There it is.
Yep.
19 to, is that 8?
8, yeah.
Yep, 19 to 8.
So are we looking at our third double dip?
We are.
Yes, we are.
I'm going to go out on a limb and predict we're going to have another double dip. I'm not predicting the winner.
All right.
But we're going to have the second game of the double dip. World champion Tony Peña.
Seniors world champ from season 19.
Absolutely. Had a nice run.
Owensboro, Kentucky.
Doug tried to reblock right there, and Tony could put it away. But just finished. But Tony hadn't thrown really good going this way either on his inside arm.
Now it's perfectly placed to keep him away from running those through.
Airmail.
Nope. Came in hot to try
He's
to
just trying to get one to push. I can deal with that.
Yeah. Look at that up and over. Nice
Oh,
airmail.
nice shot.
Nice shot. He's probably thinking, where's that been?
Yeah.
Oh, and Tony puts one back.
And that's where
inside.
he needed it last round.
time.
Yeah.
Last round.
Doug going up.
Doing it again. off the
and
back and drops 2.
I think that's going to
that gonna do
be
it?
10 on 8, yeah. 10 on
Yeah.
5.
All right, well, 10 on 5 is going to be enough to get that first game under
There
his
we go.
belt. So Tony Peña advances to game number 2. Now it's a one and done here in the Seniors
Yes,
Championship
sir.
battle. So 21 on 8. Tony Peña takes down Doug McClure.
Here we go again, and Doug will have first bag. He's the higher seed coming in here.
Chris Ryan indicates the double dip down there
Higher seed.
via emoji.
I love it when they ask me questions I really don't know the
Don't know
answer
the
to.
answer
Yeah,
to.
but
Tony shoots here in Grand Rapids
Yeah.
with us all the time. Tough to score on him, says Ricardo Melgoza. I think Doug would agree with you. Look at that run. Oh, he's set that up perfectly.
And Doug might have a little nerves going on here on center
A
court.
little bit. Well, he also
Yeah.
sat for a long time.
Yeah, he did. He sat for a
He-
real long
He
time.
stayed and warmed up, but he was sitting over here before we had the juniors
Yeah.
final. He was waiting a long time for that losers bracket to get wrapped up.
Well, it's a good bag right there.
Oh,
Tony
he
chased a little bit, but he gives up 2.
He chased it.
I think he's got that little left to right cut, though. Those whole nation boards look really good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Tat Crew.
Oh,
Tat
they got
Crew
Whole
champion.
Nation. They got whole nation tattoos now too. For
You gonna get one?
no,
Do you have the ACO one? Don't
I've got the ACO tattoo, and I've got my artwork logo tattoo on my left shoulder, and then the next one's going to be the Arsenal cannon from the EPL,
Don't know what that
English
is. but-
Premier League Soccer.
Okay,
Just
I
the
know you
Arsenal-
like that.
Just the Arsenal cannon. And then there's another one. I can't remember what that fourth one is, but yeah.
Here we go, Doug. Doug's on bags now. I didn't call him Jim. Doug, not Jim.
Look at him go.
There you go.
Got Tony up there pinched.
Oh, and that's going to be 5 for Doug.
Oh, one drops though.
Yes, yes. Tony was lucky
Lucky.
one drop, man.
Yeah.
That could have been really bad. Man, I'm ready to get this Pro Series going
I
this
feel ya.
afternoon, man.
Yep, Pro Series skins action coming up here around 4:30 on center court again. So a bracket of 16. The top 8 will pick their first match out of the bottom 8, and we will continue that way until we get to the final. Money on the line for every frame, only 13 frames thrown. The first to win 7 of 13 frames wins not only the skins and the money associated with those frames, but all of the unclaimed skins as well. You can lose 7-6 and still walk away with some cash, but you want to win 7-6 and move to the next round to continue to add to that tally. So Pro Series skins, if you've never seen it, nice air
How
mail.
about
But
that? Yeah,
I thought
firing
you
away.
might have a drag on there too, but they're kind of pinched up.
Boy, that was a good bag.
Well played there by Tony to put himself back. Yeah, Doug wants to go down and take a look at that. But, yeah, timeout.
I think Doug just needs to clean this up. That's pretty much all he's got.
Yep.
Just clean this up. I hope he only gives up 2.
But
No,
it
not
feels like
hope.
if he runs it up the middle,
He
it
might.
looks there's enough to grab that bag that's sitting at 11 o'clock.
I think that's why he went and looked at it.
Go see if there's enough there.
Yeah. Steps out.
Going to come in low and hot.
Oh.
Boy. Not what he went up there
No.
on the timeout to observe.
And
Oh,
Tony lets him off the hook. Really, only gives up 2 right there. 7-2 now.
Jesse Peña says, "Let's go, Dad."
There's another one. I love it when the kids chime in too.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's a family affair.
Absolutely.
Hope you had a great Thanksgiving with your family and friends. Had a great time at the Casa de Gears with a host of friends and other strays.
I got to spend some time with my grandson, which
Love it.
lives up in Michigan.
What is going on here?
And Tony, he knows he had a chance to. Doug said, "Uh-oh, I heard that one." I'm sorry. Just watching Doug and his mannerism, that's going to be another big push right
Yeah.
there. And he got it. Doug can minimize the damage, maybe step out, get the bag on the right.
I feel a train wreck coming.
Uh-oh,
Oh, he
that's
slid
4.
it through. I thought he might hit that one left hard there at 4 o'clock, bounce off the side of the board and knock himself off the backside too.
It's going to be 4, though. It's going to make 7-6. Tony's on a 6-0 run.
It took the beaten path, however. Kerry Peña says, you got this.
A lot of Peñas on here this afternoon. Tony's one of my favorite dudes, man. I like to watch him play. He's really, really good.
He's a good cat.
Yep, good dude.
Nice bag there, just to regain the center.
We met him the first time in Grand Traverse,
Michigan.
Traverse, yeah. He came and won that bracket, that seniors there. That's the first time I ever met him. Doug's pushes are all kicking to the left here. Oh, and Tony let him off the hook again. And Doug should say thank you.
I'm going to say Tony might be a good cornhole player. He's not much of a fisherman.
Oh, and he leaves it short. Tony takes the lead, 8-7.
And again, we're in the second game of what is a double dip scenario. Tony Peña pounded out a 21-8 win in that first game against McClure. Doug holding the king seat there. So this is a one and done now. Winner of this game wins the seniors championship here in South Bend, the Century Center.
I think Doug needs to refocus because he is really struggling right now.
Well, he's shooting from the hip very quickly too. I think this game is even faster than the first game.
I think so. And there's another reblock try right there. It's killing him.
Yep, coming in hot,
and
moving
look,
him through.
Tony's making him pay for all those he misses for sure.
Yep.
Mick Hoaxing over there thinking this could be me.
Yep.
Usually is me. There's another 4 spot for Tony Peña. 12-7 now. 12-0 run.
The dozen, yep. How about that? Sure is a lot of shoulder shrugging and eye rolling going on. Yes, we have in the room the faces of Bob Heil sitting straight across from us and the gesticulations of Doug McClure.
Yeah, that's true. So the first game, Doug threw 8.71, Tony threw a 9.86.
Neither one of them probably happy with that.
No, neither one of them are really happy with that. And right now, it's just about the exact same.
It's not going to be much different, is it?
Tony's throwing a 9.5 and Doug's throwing an 8.67. Doug's got one in the backyard right now, too. I don't know what happened because I was looking down at this. So this could be another big round for Tony. And Tony he's really let him off, but Doug can't take advantage when he does.
Nope.
And Doug, let me tell you something. He's reminding me of somebody that's just completely done. So. Oh, there it is. Boy. 10 on 5. That's going to be 5 more. 17-7 now.
Wow.
Doug jumped up 7-0, and all of a sudden it's been all Tony Peña.
And we have seen this in the juniors.
Yes.
In the women's, and now again in the seniors.
Have. Yeah, but the one that's in the king seed has come back in both of those. Yep. But not this time. Doug's struggling, man.
But just these monster comebacks.
It is.
Well, not just good way to show
not counting him out. I mean, he threw really well to get here.
Yeah, it's a good way to show you that anything's possible no matter what. But it's like there's a lid on it.
Tony's got the second highest PPR in the seniors tournament today.
Behind?
There it goes. Whoop. Behind Steve Heath. I'm trying to find Doug. Doug's average is a 9.38, which that last game didn't help him any, you know.
And I would tell you, for Tony, if he's able to pull this off, if Tony pulls this off with that PBR, he'll want to forget this day and move on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a 9.7 something's not really that bad. I mean, I'll take that all day.
No, but I guess what I'm saying is when you're typically used to, battling over a 10 to get that championship.
Absolutely.
You just want to move this one behind you and keep on keeping on.
Doug got off at 7 with 2 last round. Oh, and now Tony's got 1 out of play.
Not counting anybody out.
Never counting anybody out, man. We've seen some good ones.
No chickens have hatched yet.
Nope. And Doug knows that he let Tony off the hook. Yep. Now, is Doug going to chase this back? I say no. Steps right in the middle of the board. No chasing here. Nope. Perfect.
Let Tony give it back.
Yep.
He's not going to,
10-10.
so it'll be a Washington's right there. While they work their way back, quick reminder of, let's see if I can find this. The way the schedule is set up, we are off to Fresno in the first weekend of December. Then Dallas and Concord, North Carolina, both majors on December 13 and 14. Fort Smith, Arkansas, the first ACO visit to Fort Smith, December 20 and 21. And then the Super Major and our third Pro Series skins out of 5 with a doubled prize purse of $10,000 on the line for that one for pros. That's the one where you need to get yourself into that bracket.
I need to get in that bracket,
And we still have that same deal, right? If you get into
Yeah.
that bracket and you
and this could be the game right here. Tony Peña is going to double dip. Doug
and
McClure.
he did it. How about
Yep.
that?
Tony Peña, who I picked to win this thing.
Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm.
I see how you changed the subject about me talking about you getting into
No,
that
I'm getting
double
in there,
prize
buddy.
pool.
I need to get in there,
Well,
man.
we still have the same deal, right? We split all your winnings.
Yeah.
Is
It's
that how
the
that
same
goes?
deal we had.
Just making sure.
I guess I owe you 150 from the last time.
Oh, you know what? I forgot about that. Yeah, you can just write. You know what? I'll take it in Bitcoin
Yeah.
if you would.
I don't even know what a Bitcoin is.
I know. There he is.
Sound pretty.
Since he grew his hair back, I don't even recognize
I know
him.
it,
I've
man.
seen him 3 times and didn't even know it was Priest.
I know.
Now we got to wait on Peña to come over here and spend
Yeah.
a moment with us here. So
Good
we went
win
in,
for Tony.
We went into game 2 in juniors, in women's, and in seniors. And now we get to speak to Tony Peña, who joins Carson Gingrich and McKenna Kopp as our early Friday winners. And for those who've joined us on the stream today, whether it be on Facebook or on the YouTube channel, make sure you're sharing these links and celebrate
You always
these
make
victories.
me look good, don't you?
Yeah,
Come on around here.
You know, every once in a while, somebody comes around and proves him right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And congratulations on having done so, man.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations for that seniors championship. You had a lot of family watching and saying,
Oh,
"Come on,
did I?
Dad." Yeah.
I got my daughter.
Yeah.
Chiming in, "Come on, Dad, let's get it done." And you're the first, I think, king seed holder
To double dip.
To double dip,
Yeah.
actually. We had double dip scenarios in juniors and women's, but you actually made the double dip. So
Yeah.
2 scoops, well done.
Yep. Thank you.
But
To
you
get
lost?
there, it was tough. Like Bob and Steve and Michael, and I'm like, oh my God.
Can I ask you a question though? Do you fish?
No, not at all.
No, I can tell. You know how I know?
Why?
Because you let him off the hook about 22
You ain't
did.
lying there.
Especially in that game.
Dude, that was my worst game of this whole tournament. I don't know what it is about the big stage. I just, but I think he was pretty nervous.
And I said that.
called that,
we,
yeah.
we hadn't seen Doug on center court a whole lot.
No.
And you know, you're a reigning world
Yeah.
champion, so this doesn't make
Well,
you nervous to come over
He
here.
waited a long time for you all to
Yes.
get through the other bracket.
He did.
And but he was over there practicing and playing. But he got in his own head. He was stepping out here doing a lot of
Yeah.
gesticulating
Yeah.
and whatnot. You were able to keep your focus. We laughed about that because we said if you were able to pull this off with that PPR that you were throwing here toward the end, you'd be
Yeah.
like, put that one behind me and let's move along.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you were able to get it done. I tell you, it was the pace quickened, I think, in the second game. I think that worked to your advantage.
Yeah.
But you've done it again.
I was never nervous like I was going to be.
Yeah, I didn't see any nervousness out of you for sure. I'm just
But-
glad I never have to play you. I can't make it that far. What are you talking about?
Are you in the final bracket of 16? You are, aren't you?
Yeah,
For
I made the Pro Series too.
For
So
the skins, all right.
I'm
very
ready.
Good. Well, we will see what happens. A whole different mindset and a whole different
Yeah.
ball game.
Yeah.
McKenna Kopp is up here. She's never been in that bracket of 16, so she's going to figure out the difference between playing to win the game and playing to win the frame.
Yeah.
Right.
So we'll see how that experience goes for you and how much cash you can rack up.
let's do it.
It'll be fun, man.
And
It's a blast.
Doug's one of the nicest guys
He really
ever.
is. He
Oh my
really
God.
is,
He
man.
is just everyone.
Not nearly as nice as Jim McClure.
Yeah, I've been calling him Jim all day. So
Like 26
you know he
times.
plays with Jim Culver, I know, and I've been calling him Jim.
Oh,
So
all right, guys, I gotta go do
Yeah.
co-ed.
Right up there and say hello
Yeah.
to the kid.
absolutely, this is your
Just-
dad.
Nicely done. Congratulations to our
Carrie, my wife.
seniors champion here. How about Tony Peña?
Rufus!
One more time.
All right.
Well, we're going to wrap things up here from center court, and we will be back in just a little while with the Pro Series skins. It's going to be big. Congratulations, my man.
Congratulations, man.
Nicely
Good
done.
job.
Oh man, what a great morning we've had so far. Congratulations to Carson Gingrich over Sammy Vansickle in 2. Congratulations to McKenna Kopp over Kennedy Meineke in 2, and now Tony Peña over Doug Get to the Gym McClure.
Yes.
And that's what you can say. You were just saying he ran into him in the gym.
I ran into him
That's
in
what
the
it
gym,
was.
yeah.
You guys just didn't hear it right.
That's
Anyway,
right.
on behalf of the Mississippi Ninja, I'm out for the ACO here. South Bend Center Court, the Century Center Pro Series skins action comes up in I don't know, just about an hour or so.
Won't be
so go get
long.
yourself a cold one, get us up on the big screen, cuddle up with somebody or something nice, and we'll see you here in just a few from the ACO South Bend Major and Pro Series skins on the ACO Digital Network.
American Cornhole Organization, the sanctioning body and authority on cornhole since 2005. Scan now to get active, stay active, and compete at any skill level. Join the ACO family now at AmericanCornhole.com.